Hello? Max, thank you for the 21 months. What is going on here? Hold on. Let me let everybody get in here. I'm going to tell y'all the situation on what we about to be doing. We about to have I think we have a long ass stream tomorrow, huh? My plan, let me see what time this shit starts, bro. I want to do the whole event. What time does it start? 5? Okay. That's actually like pretty perfect. That works. 5 till like midnight, basically, probably. And then after that, I might play or something. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we got important games today, actually. I think I'm gonna watch the Warriors game. That's like the most important game, right? Well, actually, I think the Kings and the... What is it? Kings and the Suns? This is an important game too, right? These two are the important games, right? Well, let me look at this. Let me look at the... So, what is the situation? These three are tied. Lakers are going to win today. They're playing Memphis, right? Playing dog shit ass. Yeah, okay. Lakers win today. Warriors could lose, honestly. It could go either way. What's the Pelicans? The Pelicans are, yeah, they're trying to win. Honestly, I'm going to... Hold on, who's playing, though? Because they rested everybody yesterday. Who's playing? Draymond and... Hold on. Are these losers playing? Probable. Okay, yeah, he's playing. Is this pussy playing? Yeah, they're playing. They rested him on purpose. Okay. So they're going all in. Warriors probably win. But I don't know. They could lose. But honestly, that could really go either way. And then, hold on. Let me look at the Suns and the Kings. They're both going all in, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're going all in. Okay. Honestly, that could also go either way. Honestly, both games could go either way. If I had to predict, I would say Warriors and probably Suns. I guess. Who's favored in that? Let me see. Why is it not opening? Let me see who's favored. What the fuck's going on? Warriors are favored by 4. Phoenix is favored by 4.5. Yeah, that's what I would agree with, honestly. So let's just pretend that the Warriors and the Suns win. So that would put it at... The Kings would go to 36. So the Kings would become the 10 seed. Because they'd have 36 losses. Warriors would become the 8 seed. Suns would stay where they are. Pelicans... Who has a tiebreaker between the Suns and the Pelicans? I don't know. Do we know that? Does anyone know? Is it head-to-head? I don't even know if it's head-to-head or what. I think it's head-to-head. I think the Suns have it. If it's head-to-head. So, the Suns would become 6. So the Pelicans would be 7. Warriors would be 8. Lakers would be 9. Kings would be 10. Then how does the play-in work? Who plays who? The 7 plays 8. So Pelicans would play the Warriors again, I think. And then 9 plays 10, so Kings would play the Lakers. Lakers should win that. Dude, Lakers might end up playing Denver. It's looking like the Lakers are going to be the 8 seed, end up playing Denver, honestly. Warriors will be the 7 seed. And they'll play probably Minnesota. That's how it's looking. But Wait, have they really not beat the Kings once? Yeah, but this is like a playoff atmosphere, so Sabonis gets downgraded. So it's a whole new. And Monk is out now. Have they played him with Monk out? Because he's out, like out. I would pick the Lakers in a one-game scenario over the Kings. Just all that just to get swept by Denver again, honestly, though. And then Warriors, I would prefer them. I think I'd prefer them to play the Thunder over the Wolves. What's this scenario? Hold on. Wolves should beat the Hawks easy. Who are the Thunder playing? The Bucks, but I don't think the Bucks. Hold on. Yeah, the Bucks gave up on the season or what? Giannis is out. Giannis actually got hurt, right? He has a calf strain. What, his Dame's just sitting or what? Adductor. Okay, so the Thunder will win this game, but so will the Wolves. So then they will stay like this. What's the last game of the season? Hold on. Mavs at Thunder. I think the Mavs have given up because they can't get any higher. I think they're like locked in. The Mavs will not be trying in this game, I don't think. So Thunder will get another free win. And the Suns will probably be trying, but the Wolves should still beat them. Dude, it'll honestly probably stay like this. Who has to try for home court? The Mavs? No, Mavs are locked in. Because the Clippers own the tiebreaker. Actually, I guess the only way the Mavs can get it is if the Clippers lose both games and they're playing the fucking Jazz, who are resting everybody, I'm pretty sure. They're not losing that. Where's up? The Jazz are literally resting anyone good. Now, who the fuck are these people? Look at who the Jazz are playing. Just throw me in there. What the fuck is... What the fuck is this? What is this? Yeah, I don't think the Clippers will be losing to these guys. Or at least someone I've at least heard of. Okay, at least I heard of the other. Who's their bench? I don't even know what their bench must look like. But so Clippers will win that. So honestly, it stays the top 5 probably don't change, I would say. Top 5 don't change. I think Suns go up, Pelicans go down, Warriors go up, Lakers go up, Kings go to 10. If I had to guess. Does anyone give a fuck about the East? No. Do we give a fuck? Does anyone care? Is there anything to even look at? Well, I would imagine the Sixers the Sixers definitely don't want to fall to 8. I guess it don't really matter. There's stuff to do with playing, but everyone is trying to dodge Boston, I'm assuming. So, because the Bucks look horrible. Honestly, depending on who, dude, I think the Sixers or the Heat could honestly upset the Bucks. They look horrible. They look actually like horrendous. So they trying to get the Bucks. But then the Knicks will play who? Like the Pacers or something? Yeah, Knicks should win that easy. Knicks are playing really good. Well, Brunson's playing good. I don't know. No one gets by the East, man. It's all frauds over there. Even the number 1 team over there is a fraud team, man. Let's see. We do UFC. I don't have any bets yet. Well, I have some ideas for my bets, but I haven't placed them yet. Hold on. Alright, let me tweet this out real quick. Oh, this is what we about to be doing. Hold on, let me see since I give it a little time. So, I'm going to stream I'm gonna go to the gym later, but we're probably just gonna watch videos today, so that because tomorrow I'm thinking I stream the entire event, so we won't really. I mean, we could do like videos in between if there's any left over, but like I'm just gonna stream the entire event because these are all literally from the beginning. These are all good fights, pretty much. So I just stream the whole fucking event, honestly. So that's gonna be like I don't know, probably like 7 hours. Because they're all good. I'll watch them all. So today, we'll just watch all the videos so that probably won't be much for tomorrow, other than the fights. And that's pretty much it. Oh, let me see. Hold on. So let's look at the fights though. So let me pull up the odds. Some of these odds are kind of. I don't like some of the odds, honestly, but I like. Just start from the top or the bottom. Oh, it don't matter. I think I like Alex. What's his odds now? Like I get it. I think the thing with Alex, he could definitely get KO'd. He doesn't have very good defense, but I don't think Hill is ready, honestly. I think they rushed him back coming off a pretty serious injury just to like throw him into this. I don't think he's ready, in my opinion. But let me see Alex KO. How much extra can you get for Alex KO? You can get plus 110 instead of minus 130. I would just take Alex KO, if anything. I would be really surprised if this fight went to decision. You could even take the under. What do they have the under at? Let me see what they have the under at. They have the under. They have it at about 2 rounds, it looks like. Dude, shit, 2 rounds? That's like a perfect spot, because I wouldn't want to take under 2 rounds, but like it could easily go over 2 rounds. I wouldn't bet the over under because that's like kind of like. I don't like that. They put it in like a tough spot to pick. Honestly, I don't like that. All right, Waylay probably wins. She's like minus 500 though. Yeah, look at this. I mean, you could put her in a parlay, I guess. I don't like betting on minus 500 women. Minus 500 women don't sit right with me. The only people that should be like minus 500 is like Khabib and John Jones. Anyone else, like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't like the fact of fucking minus 500 on a woman. I do think she was going to win, but like, shit happens with the girls, dude. There's no locks in with the girls, man. There's a few locks with the guys. With the girls, dude, I don't know. I just don't like that. I mean, you could throw her in the parlay, but I don't like that. This is probably the best fight on the card, I think. I think this is going to end up being the best fight. I feel like there's like 0% chance this won't be a good fight. Now, damn, people have been putting money on Max, huh? Man, that's interesting. Dude, I would do it. These odds, okay, at plus 200, I would have bet Max. Even though I don't think Max is going to win, at plus 200, I think it's worth it. At minus 150, I'd probably have to bet Justin. Honestly, I would bet Justin. Hold on, what is Justin by decision? That feels like a good bet, no? Justin by decision plus 300 almost. That's kind of like. That seems like a pretty good chance of happening. That's like at plus 300. That feels like a nice bet. You know, at plus 300, it's like, damn, okay, shit. I kind of like that. That's what I think is gonna happen. Now, I do think there is a chance Holloway finally gets cracked. This might be the fight. There is a chance. So there's a different bet. I don't know if it has it on here that I also would take. Where is it? This might be the day that Max finally gets KO'd, but hold on. There's another bet on Bovada. It's like Justin to win round 4, 5, or decision. So it kind of like covers you just in case he gets like a late stoppage. I don't know what the odds are on that, but it's probably like plus 150 or plus 200 or something. I kind of would maybe do that one to be safer, but I think Justin wins this by decision, honestly. That's my thoughts. Now this one, man, I'm not betting this. What's the odds now? Okay. I think Armin will win, but at plus what? Plus 200 almost? I think that's a great bet on Charles. I wouldn't pick submission, or I would just pick Charles. And I would also pick to finish. Let me see what the odds are for that, though. Charles inside the distance is plus 200. I think that's what you have to do. If this is a good underdog bet, I'm probably not going to bet it, but I do think that's a good bet at that. Because Armin is good, but he's not. No, Armin's good, but I don't know. Like, he's not Islam, dude. Like he hasn't shown it yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he really hasn't shown it. His biggest accomplishment is keeping it close with Islam. And he did fuck up Dariush, but everyone's fucking up Dariush now, apparently. So, like, Armin's good, but this is like a pretty big test. So I think the odds are just not correct. If it was even odds, I would take Armin. But at plus 200, I think you have to take Charles. It just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. I use Bovada. I think Charles... If Charles wins this fight, it has to be by KO or sub. Right? Like, if it goes to decision, that means Charles probably just got controlled. Is this 3 or 5? This is 3, right? Is this 3? I'm assuming it's 3, right? Yeah, it's 3. Because if it goes to decision, that means Charles probably just got fucking laid on top of. So, like, he probably needs a finish. In my opinion. If it goes to decision, it really favors Armin, I think. Because, I mean, I think there's pretty much no question that Charles will get taken down, and he's okay with that. So, and then this Bo Nickal's like minus like 3,000 or something. I don't know. I mean, what? There's nothing like you could take him to like, I don't know. Even the finish is like probably minus. Yeah, there's like no bet to place on this really. Even like first round is like what? What's like a Bo Nickal first round win? Bo Nickal wins a round 1 is minus 265. I would never take that. There's like no point of even betting on anything on this. So like, what's the point? I don't know. If you wanna like, it wouldn't even add nothing to your parlay to include him. It would just add unnecessary risk. And Cody Brundage isn't good, so like I don't think he's gonna win. So there's like no point of even betting on anything. It's just like pointless. Now, this one I thought was weird. Why, am I crazy or like I think Erie should be a bigger favorite. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I think this I would include Erie in a parlay. I think that's good odds for Erie. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me. I think he should be a bigger favorite than that. But that just doesn't make sense. Because if you look at, like... Because he really has been, like, tested. Because, like, look at his resume. He really has been, like, tested. He's fought some people, at least. I mean, he got KO'd by Alex, and, like, so does everyone else, man. So, like... But, like, that's a solid little run. And then... I mean, he lost to one of the same people. I mean, he's also been tested, kind of, I guess. But, like... I don't know. I would bet Erie. I don't agree with these odds. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. I will be including this in the... I'm going to cook up a parlay in a second. Hold on. I'm trying to get like a plus 1,000 on something. But we'll see. Hold on. I would include Erie in it because I think it's good odds. Now... Aljo... Damn, people have been putting hella money on Aljo. I wouldn't take Aljo at minus 170 now. Damn. At even money, I guess it would have been fine to take Aljo. At minus 170, I don't love it. He's going up, but he's pretty big, so I'm not actually worried about him going up. What's there? Let me see. What do they look like across? Hold on. Does it show like they're... Okay. Yeah, he's 4 inches shorter. Even though, yeah, it's going to be like... Damn, he's 4 inches shorter. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't like the odds. I do at even odds, I would have taken Aljo. At minus 170, I think it's risky. I don't know. That's insane that he's almost doubled his odds since then. It's kind of crazy. I do think he'll probably win, but I don't think the odds make sense. Let me see what we got. What's next? Damn, can I fucking, what the fuck? Okay. I wouldn't bet this. Okay. Kayla Harrison, just stay away from this, dude. Once again, a minus 500. I mean, I guess she's a woman, barely. I don't care. I'm good on this. I will not be betting on this at all. Stay out of my shit. I'm good. I do think she'll probably win. Holly Holm is 50 years old. This bitch is the same size as fucking Gaethje, and she's fighting women. I get it. I'm good on that though. I also don't think she's very good. She just bullies people because she's way bigger than them. She's actually not very good, I don't think either. So I'm good on that. You could include it if you want, but like I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight going to bed knowing I placed 2 minus 500 women in my parlay. I'm good on that. So bet it if you want. I do think she'll win, but I'm good on that. Now this, I think, see, people bet on, interesting. This could go either way, but like people actually put money on Yusuf. It's kind of crazy. I wouldn't bet this. I'm good on that either. What is this? Turner, dude, let me see the size. What's the size difference on this, actually? Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty big size difference on this. I also don't think Jalen Turner's, he's okay, but like, he's so much bigger that I'd have to go with him. You could maybe throw him in the parlay. I would throw him in the parlay just because there's, but like, I don't love it. But I would throw him in the parlay. If you want. There's better bets. What is this? Andrade. We back to the women. Dude, I'm good on this either. I'm good. I'm actually good on this. I wouldn't bet this. This is terrible. I'm betting 2 30-year-old women. I'm good on that. No, I'm good. Just leave that alone. Now we're betting on a 50-year-old. How old is Jim Miller? 40 versus 30. Once again, I think I might be good on this one too. This is to sit back and watch. Who's actually, yeah, people are betting on Jim Miller. I would sit back and watch on that one. I'm good on that. And then the first fight, actually, I think people are betting on Cody. Is that just because they like him? Because I wouldn't. What is the odds for Figgy KO? What is that? I'm just curious. Okay, I think if you bet it, I think you bet that, right? Figgy KO is plus 135. Figgy just normally is like minus 300. I think you have to take the KO. It's just way better odds because that's a pretty decent possibility, no? Like minus 300 versus plus 135. I feel like you might just have to take the plus 135. Because it's very likely that that's what happens. If Figgy wins, like it's pretty good chance he does get a KO. Because there's actually not even a size difference here. What is the size difference? Let me see. There's not even much of a size difference, even though technically Figgy's coming up. He's got the bigger reach, and he's like 2 inches shorter, older. Yeah. And Cody just gets KO'd by everybody, dude. So I would go Figgy KO, honestly. Okay, let me try to cook something up. Hold on. Let me see. If I would, let me see. It's not gonna like, is it gonna be good or hold on? Okay, this is what I would do. I'm trying to get like a plus, like just something wild. Okay, here. So, let me see what this looks like. Now I'm gonna pick like the safest ones first. I really like this one right here. Hold on, I like this a lot. Hold on, let me find the bet. I really like this. Hold on. Where is the fucking... Where's this bet? Oh, this. I like this. 4, 5, or by decision. Because I feel like if he does stop Max, it would be late. I don't think he will. I like his chances by decision. So I like that. I feel pretty good about Alex. I'll throw this bitch in. I do feel good about her. Even I might take it out. But for now, I'll throw her in. I would do even. Damn, only even. I might not take that at even odds. Damn, it's like barely a difference. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth that. Wait, hold on. Hold on, what about... Honestly, it's better just... It's not worth it. They're not giving you much of a benefit of doing that. Okay, I would do those, and then... This... That's plus 1,000 right there. What you think? That's not... That feels fairly likely.
I just got home from my first date with this chick, and I come home to a Birdman stream. Might be a top 3 Friday all time.
The hell? They can't be your top 3 Fridays, dude. The hell? What am I hearing? Anyways, now, plus 995. Top 3 is crazy. Dude, you came home from a date and talking to me. That's insane. And you said that's top 3. The hell? We'll get back to that. Now, I might lock this. Is not because someone convinced me this is all pretty good, right? I feel good about this. This is pretty solid. Plus 1,000 on that? That could hit. Like, dude, because even if you just put $10 on it, dude, you get $100. Like, that's not bad. Dude, that's -4. On them not going the distance is like -400 or something. So it would drop the bet a lot to like minus fucking. Let me see. Hold on. It would drop it to plus 670. I could add something else. I do like. I'm not putting anything with Bo because it's just pointless. But what about... See, I wouldn't bet this guy. I feel 50-50 about that. There's nothing else really that I feel good about. I'm not betting Kayla. I like Figgy to win, but I don't love it. I do like that though. What does that do? You could do that. I don't like that. I'd rather do the other one, to be honest, than throw Figgy in there. Or you want like a crazy... Hold on, what about this? Hold on. Now this is actually might be insane. Hold on. But you'd have to get lucky, but if possible, this, like, you'd have to like actually get everything correct, but this might actually go insane. Hold on. I mean, that's plus 2,000. I don't think it's that crazy. That's, hey, for the odds, that's kind of... Those are all pretty, like, likely, no? I don't think he's stopping him. I think it's going to look exactly like Dustin, where Max is throwing volume, but it's just not... It just ain't affecting him. Whereas Max has probably never been hit by anyone as hard as Justin's about to be hitting him. But like plus 2,000 is insane odds, because look, dude, you put $5 on that, you win $100, and that's like not that crazy of a bet. Even if you take off Charles, it's probably plus 670. Let me see. Let me cook something else up. Let me see. I don't like that. I would do... Can I get her? She's just gonna take her down. No, I'm assuming you're gonna wrestle her, right? So you could do this, because I think she's gonna wrestle her and just dominate her. It's a little riskier, but you could do that and then put If this might go insane. Hold on. What is this gonna do? Charles sub. Nah, I don't. I'd rather do inside this, because Charles be having power somehow. I don't know, it doesn't look like he does, but he does. That's plus 3,000. Jesus. What is $5 doing that? Dude, I almost $200 on that. Jesus. Alright, but the bet I really like, honestly, if I had to do like a, let me see. These are all just like for fun, but like actually what I probably will end up betting is, I still like this one. I really like this bet. Hold on. I don't know. I just feel Justin's gonna win, bro. Last time we saw Max fight Dustin at 55, it didn't look good. He might look better this time, but it didn't look good. I like that. Man, I might rather just take the decision, no? Or wait, hold on. What if I take... If you like Max... Oh, he's only plus 130. That's not worth doing that. Never mind. Dude, I think I'll take this because I think Max can, even if Max is getting hit hard, I think he survives at least 3 rounds. When did they stop it versus Tony? It might look like that. Was it round 5? Because I feel like there's a serious power difference here. That's the only reason I would take this instead of decision. Because even if Max doesn't go out, they could still stop it if he's getting just beat up. At plus 175, I kind of like that. Or if you really, hold on, where's the other one? They have, where are these They have these really weird ones. Where is it? Oh, they have these. So you could do like this. At plus 110. It only has to go over 2.5 rounds, and then Justin can win however. I actually really like, I might like that more. Because it doesn't even have to go to the full 3rd round. You just have to go over 2.5. You think he'll survive the whole... I also think he will survive. I think decision is the way to go, but you also have to consider sometimes they be stopping the fight even though the fighter is okay to continue if it gets to be too much. Can I watch the fight versus Dustin again? Am I remembering it wrong? Wasn't he getting beat up like pretty bad? I feel like he was getting beat up like the power difference was like insane. Can we watch this real quick? Let me watch this again, bro. I feel like it was bad. We can watch this or no if it's on YouTube? I think we can watch it. It's on YouTube. Maybe I'm remembering it. I felt like it was bad. Alright, let's watch this again. Let me see. Cause I feel like it wasn't close. What was the cards on this?
Clearly reached another level once we moved up to lightweight, and many expect that this is the weight class where Max is going to physically be much better. It was a nice leg kick right there by Poirier.
I'm watching it. It's on YouTube, so I think we're good.
Max Holloway's weight class. You know, I mean, obviously it's hard to say he isn't because he's the champ, but they feel like at 155, without the
we'll probably skip the first round, honestly.
Take that cardio to another level, which is crazy to think about.
We might just go to the second round because I'm not here for 30 minutes. Wait, there's a huge something happened here. Hold on, what happened here?
Florida, nice flurry there from Dustin. We're seeing some good leg work right off the bat by Poirier, really chopping at those legs of Max Holloway.
Poirier closing a plus 200 underdog tonight.
Oh, good left hand by Dustin Poirier right off the bat. He thinks he's got Max hurt.
Oh, he got clipped.
Oh, Max clipped him.
But you got to be careful with a guy like Poirier. Oh
my goodness. Poirier's in trouble.
I think he's fine. They just gassed that up. He's fine. Dude, this is the problem with Max, dude. He doesn't have the power to really, like...
Those are some good shots that Holloway got off.
He just don't got the power. He's going to keep hitting him, but no power.
He's hurt bad.
See, then Dustin's just doing more damage.
Oh, Poirier's all over him. Dustin's got him hurt.
When you've been in fights like this with Justin Gaethje, though, Poirier's come clear. Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Holloway still firing offense back.
These boys are going at it.
My goodness.
Holy smokes.
But Dustin is more technical than Justin. Well, boxing wise, at least.
Oh, big right hand. Poirier with big power.
Jeez, but
Max is
please.
in trouble.
I just don't see Max winning this, bro.
He's having a tough time seeing. He's having a tough time seeing the strikes of Poirier right now.
Oh, he hurt him.
I don't think Max can. I just think Max is actually getting fucked up. This is actually worse than I thought it was.
Max has to grab. Max can't just fight.
But his style is to do this.
He can't just stand there in front of a big, strong Poirier. Because Dustin's not going to waste the technique. He'll find the shots.
But Dustin's looking to close the show here. And Max is trying to stay in the pocket and land counters. Oh my goodness. Oh, that left hand.
That
I
Dustin
don't think he's better. He's dude. How old is this fight? He's probably way. Dude, he's older now. How old is Max actually? Hold on.
he's still
Incredible.
standing.
Incredible. He's been stunned.
How old is he?
More in this round than in any fight in recent
32.
including the Conor McGregor fight.
32.
Most we've
He.
ever
When
seen.
was this? This was like 3 years ago or something.
From Poirier.
Yeah, this is literally prime Max getting fucked up.
He hurt him again.
Every time he's landing, he's hurting Holloway. Max is struggling a little bit with the power of
We're
Dustin
going to
Poirier.
Olive Garden for our second date W spot or not.
Well, yeah, that's what the American top team guys were saying all week.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Huge. I mean, we're really seeing it here.
Dude, aren't you like 18? Why are you going out on dinner dates like you 45?
Same weight class. You know, like Dustin was a 45-pounder. Max has got to gather himself up to try to slow the rush of Poirier.
Oh my goodness, again.
That one bothered the right eye of Max Holloway. Nice land by Holloway backing up.
Dude, he's already fucked up. This is worse than I remembered it. I thought Dustin fucked him up, but this is actually bad.
Used to seeing this from Max Holloway. He's trying to get it back. He's got that championship mentality, but the way he's trying to get it back keeps putting him in danger.
And Poirier said,
All right, hold on. Let me hear what this. What were this? Look at this dude. Dustin fucked him up, bro. Dustin fucked him up, bro.
Holloway go the distance.
Amazing fight.
Like,
amazing
bad.
show of
Damn.
respect at the end.
I want to know what the scores were.
New interim UFC lightweight champion of the world.
Oh, this was for interim? I forgot it was for interim. What were the scores? Oh my god. How do I get the scores, bro? Can I get the scores somehow? I just want to know how. Hold on. I think I can get the scores. Hold on. Where is it? Where do I get the scores? It was all three 49 46. 49 46. So Max won one round. Yeah, it just wasn't close. I think this is solid. I'm gonna bet this. I feel pretty good about it. I think Justin will do the same thing to him. I mean, his boxing isn't as good, obviously. What was the, can I see like the, hold on. Let me see like the, can I see like the stats of that fight? Hold on, I think I can, right? Pull up Max or no? Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. That's what I want to see. What the fuck? They don't have the correct stats. What the fuck is this? This is only round one. Hello? UFC website? What are you doing? Bro, useless ass fucking website, man. Where's the rest of the... What's going on? I gotta pay for this or something? Dude. Let me see if I can get the stats somewhere. Can I get the stats from somewhere? Is this what I was just on, or is this a different website? Oh no, this is a different website. Okay, hold on. What was it? 219, I think? No, what the fuck was it? 236. Let me see this. Okay. Here's this. Here's the stats. This is what I wanted. Max, it was about even. But Max threw a extra 60. It was honestly about even. Just Dustin's were just harder. Yeah, it was all 49, 46. Yeah, dude, I feel good about Justin, bro. I think Justin's feeling good right now. I feel good about that. I like that. Dude, I might just do that solo and then do a riskier one in the parlay. That might just be a solo bet. I think the parlay will be this, dude. I'm gonna, like, an actual insane parlay would be this. I'm gonna do this. A little bit riskier. Oh, what is this? Justin to win at round 2 to start. Justin to win round 3 to start. Plus 135. Okay, interesting. This is honestly like my picks, what I think will happen. This. No, don't do that, because just in case some bullshit happens, do this. This. Yeah, I just think this bitch is going to win too, even. But I need something better on it. I need this. Spread. I'll probably bet this. I like this. That's a little risky though. Actually, you know what? Let's just really hold on. And I'd also add this, to be honest. That doubles it. I think it's worth it to double the whole bet. Everything. Those are the 4 that I like. That I feel are pretty, very much possible. No, it's their spread. You know you can do a point spread in MMA. They do like a spread on the scorecard, and then if the fighter finishes the fight, it's an automatic win. I mean, I think Hill has a chin, but I don't think it matters when Alex is hitting you, dude. No one has a chin, and I don't think there would be any wrestling in this fight. So you don't like this? I think this is good for like a plus 2,000, dude. Plus 2,000. Just put like, dude, if you put $20 on it, you'd get $400. It's kind of insane for shit that's like not too like far fetched. This isn't like some crazy bets. Cause like you really want to get crazy, you got to put like Charles in. Cause then it gets like, yeah, it's probably not gonna hit. Cause I would put Charles in. I don't think it's gonna hit, but I think it's a possibility. But like if you put Charles, I would have to pick this. I mean that changes to plus 6,000 if you put Charles in. But now I feel like something's probably not gonna hit. It's getting to be too much. Dude, plus 6,000 is crazy. What is that even? $5 gives you $340. Holy shit. But you think Rakic is gonna fucking wrestle him? Ew, I hope not. Dude, also, hold on. Have we considered this? Everyone's getting 300,000 or whatever for the bonuses, so I feel like people might be trying to like finish fights and shit. At least the fucking poor people. You know, like some other people might not give a fuck, but some of these people aren't making that much. They might actually try to go for a finish, bro. I wouldn't include Charles. I'm just saying if you want to like make it risky. If we're just doing, I think these are 3 like. If you want to make it really safe, you would do this, I guess. Okay, that makes it a little safer. So now Alex, even if it goes to decision, I really like Alex to win this. I think it's a terrible spot for Hill, honestly. Like his first fight back, coming off like a serious injury. I think they rushed him in, and it's gonna be stand up. The only thing I would be worried about is Alex does have not bad defense, but he does get hit, and he doesn't. I don't think he has a great chin. He has an okay chin, I guess. But he does get KO'd and shit, so that would be the only concern, but that would make it a little safer, and it's still plus 900. Yeah, and Jamal, if it wasn't, dude, honestly, if it wasn't coming, like, I just think it's a terrible spot, bro. When was his actual last fight? It's a horrible spot for him, that's my only thing. Otherwise, I don't mind. I would honestly maybe even consider betting on him, but I just think he's in a tough spot, bro. like, what? So we're looking at a year and a half almost, a year and 3 months off an Achilles. That's just such a terrible spot, you know? If he had like a little tune-up fight before this and he fucked someone up and he looked good, it'd be like, okay. They're throwing him in. They threw him in like last minute because they needed like a headliner. Like, I don't think he was ready for this, but he's like, fuck it, I have to take it. That's the only. So I just really don't like. I just don't like the spot for him. Dude, you can't bet doesn't go distance. Dude, doesn't go distance is fucking minus fucking 400. What was it? I mean, you could just take 4.5. Hold on, where is it? Minus 410. Why they? Oh, because I have 2 fights. That would change this whole thing to plus 600. I still don't hate that either. That makes it even safer, but if you want to really make it okay, if you want an actual like safe one that's still like an actual safe one. If you have any doubts about the Justin and Max, you could bet that one to go distance. And now you just have to trust both of their chins, which, well, really you have to trust that Max doesn't get KO'd, basically. Which I mean, yeah, I would trust that. That makes it like pretty safe. Then it doesn't matter who actually wins. You just have to say, hey, Max, don't get KO'd. Fair enough. And it's still plus 280 because of Waylay. I mean, this bitch is gonna dominate her. I hate that I have to. Let me take her out, dude. I just don't like having her in here. What does this do? Okay, now this might be as safe as it gets. It can't. You just need Max not to get KO'd, and then you need either Alex or Hill to get KO'd. I feel like that's pretty safe. But I also think Max could get. This might be the fight. Eventually, he's gonna get KO'd. This might be it. I think Justin wins, in my opinion. But I think if you want something like pretty safe at plus money, this is pretty safe for plus money. But I'm probably just gonna take Justin because I do think he wins. I do actually like this one that I saw. Where is it? Justin to win and round 3 to start. That's it. Max just has to survive 2 rounds. Surely he could do that. And that's plus 135. I like that. No. Because I don't think, like, there's no way Justin just come out and KOs him in the first round. That's just insane. I don't think that's happening. So, like, he just needs to survive, like, 1 or 2 rounds. You could even do round 1, probably. Where's round 1? That's not worth it. I mean, I guess it kind of was worth it. If you could do Justin to win, and Max just has to survive the first round. And you drop the odds, like, by 40. What is the actual round props? Like, if you did... Yeah, it's not really worth it, but... Bo is still, like, minus 300 for round 1. That's why I didn't even bother betting on anything for him. His fucking... It's just absurd. You can take... Hold on. Bo KO is plus 135. Bo sub is minus 145. I think he could do either one. Bo to finish is minus 900. Bo, if you want to pick a specific thing in round 1, you can get plus money. But if you just pick Bo round 1, I think it's still minus money. Yeah, Bo nickel in round 1 is minus 200. Like, I would never bet that. I'm not doing that. That's insane. Like, that's just absurd. There's literally no point in betting that. Even round 1 or round 2 is minus 650. Like, I'm good. This guy's not that good. Like, he's fighting bums, but I don't think this guy's even that good. I need to see him fight someone decent. And they won't let him fight anyone good. It's about how many fights did Kamza have before he started fighting decent people, bro. Like, I need this guy to fight somebody decent. Can I even look at? How do I look at that? How do I even check that? What card was he on? Dude, he ain't been a card in forever. I don't even know what fucking card he was on. I'm not gonna be able to find that. Actually, I will be able to find it because I can just do one of his opponents. Hold on. It ain't on this card. I don't know. It's too much effort to find that, but let me see. Let me see his fucking record. When did he start fighting people good? Okay. He came in right here. He had 3 bums. At least one of these guys. I've actually heard of 2 of them. I mean, 3 easy fights. Then he fought actually like at least someone, a name, not like a great fighter, but at least better than what Bo's fighting in his 4th fight. And then immediately he got like a top 5. I think Gilbert was like top 3 at the time. So like, can this guy fight? I need him to see him fight someone decent, bro. I don't know, I just don't like, this is his what, his 3rd fight? 4th fight? What is this? I'm not gonna count contender series. So this is, he's fought 2 fights. This is his 3rd fight. Okay, his next fight has to be someone decent, bro. Like, I don't care who, but somebody at least decent. It don't matter who. I don't even care who, just somebody. Cause like, who could he fight? Let me see. Like, I don't know, because his odds are absurd for, I don't think he's that good for his odds, bro. Like, he could fight, like, what? Let's see. Do you think he's ready for anyone in the top 15? Probably not. Is he ranked? Can I see after 15 rankings or no? Can I even see that? I don't think I can see that. Dude, but, like, what if he fought, like, I don't know, like Chris Curtis. Yeah, like Chris Curtis or something. Like, one of these bottom. I actually don't know if he would want to fight. Paul Craig might sub him. What the fuck is he barking at? Someone gotta be walking their dog outside. It's early. I didn't watch it. I heard people saying that it was kind of like a robbery. I didn't watch it though. Like, yeah, let him fight Chris Curtis or fucking Chow or something. I don't know, dude. There's nothing to bet on Bo Nickel. That's the point. I mean, if you want to, is there any bet that even makes sense on this? I don't think there's this. You know what actually does make sense? If I would bet anything, I would bet that he doesn't finish him. That's the only thing worth betting on, which I don't think is going to happen, but that's the only thing worth betting on. Like, what is like Bo decision? Plus 850. Just, but maybe somehow he doesn't finish him. I'd rather bet that before I bet on a first round KO at minus 100 or whatever the fuck it is. Or what if, let's take like an over. Can I take like an over? Dude, I'd rather bet this. Wait, actually, yeah, hold on. I would rather, dude, I would rather bet fight completes 1 round at plus 150 than bet Bo KO at minus 200 in the first round. Doesn't that make sense? Like, I'm not convinced this guy's fucking Kamzat just gonna come out and just destroy the guy in 30 seconds, bro. He's not, like, he's not that. His last fight wasn't even good. He like kneed the dude in the balls or whatever, right? He's not that good. Like, they're treating this guy insane. And he is literally like a bum. Like, who the fuck is this guy he's fighting? Let's see. Like, he ain't Kamzat, dude. Like, they're acting like he gonna come out and just finish everyone. Let's see. Hold on, just so we're aware. Who the fuck is this guy? Hold on. The guy he's fighting, because he's even... Hold on, dude. Who the fuck is this guy? They literally... That was his first UFC fight. They just brought in someone for Bo Nickel to beat up. Okay.
Val not rushing. Look at Val kind of standing back. Almost telling Nickel, come on. Oh. You better shoot on Val Woodbine because Woodbine just threw a big right hand.
Woodburn has some
Yeah, Bo doesn't... Okay, literally, let me just... Kamzat literally sprints across the fucking octagon and grabs the guy within the first 10 seconds. That's why he gets first round finishes. That's not how this guy fights. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the odds make sense, bro. It just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna be honest, the guy he just fought is a bum. Where's the one where he kneed the guy in the balls? Was that his first fight? Was it the other fight? Who did he fight when that one? Jamie Pickett. Is this the one where he knees the guy? What is this? Is this a fight or what the fuck is this? Where's the fight? Where's the fucking fight?
I don't see. Jamie, don't stay. Nickel with the feints.
What? You think I'm gonna dare put minus fucking 200 first round KO on this guy? On this guy? You want me to put minus 200 first round on that? Are you insane? Come on, dude. This guy's not that good, bro.
Great job by Jamie, though, staying upright.
Tremendous amount of pressure without a lot of time to develop. So he asked him to have one more shot. But he doesn't quite have the Darce.
Right? Oh no. Takes the back. Oh wow. Two hooks in a row.
Oh, he's got the neck. Oh, he's
Jamie's got to fight the hands.
fierce.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
fighting it off. That's that experience of
arm
Jamie
triangle.
Pickett.
Yep, arm triangle, Joe.
Yeah, arm triangle potential here.
That's already
But you
getting
know what? He can tackle him even from this.
He's in trouble
With
now.
the kind of squeeze that Bo Nickel has, I think he's just clamped down on him. Now he's in deeper and deeper trouble.
Yeah,
He's
all
just
Nickel's
trying to
gotta do
hold
is
on
get
to that
the
half
side.
guard.
Nickel's got to get his hips off to the side and drop his chest to the mat. This is not an ideal finish.
He wants to maintain.
Dude, look, he look how long it took him that long. Dude, I'm telling you, and both these guys are probably worse than. They're probably both worse than Cody Brundage. Even though Cody Brundage is not. I mean, Cody Brundage isn't good, but they're probably worse than him. Right? I don't even know. They're all fucking trash. But this guy's not like a quick finisher, bro. I would never. I'm not betting this. That's why I'm just staying away. I just don't think it makes sense. His odds just don't make sense, bro. I think it makes more sense to bet the over than betting on him to finish. That's not his style, bro. Anyways, I'll put some bets in tonight, and I'll see what they are tomorrow. But that's just kind of my thoughts on everything. I'm excited, though, bro. It's actually... Dude, I don't know the last time I watched the entire card from the first fight to the last fight. Because it's so rare that they have, like, good fights on the prelims and shit. It's always trash. But this is, like, pretty insane, so I'm going to watch them all. What you want? Underdog? Dude. What's it called? Prize Picks has a free square on Gaethje over 1 strike or something. I don't know what Underdog is doing, but if you want free money on Prize Picks, they have a free one on Gaethje. What is this? Underdog is giving me a golf promo over 0.5 strokes. What does that even mean? Is that a lock? Is this free? Is this free? Is that free? What the fuck is a stroke? What does that mean? This is free or what? I'm locking this in. Let me find something on there then. Let me see. You just gotta hit it one time? Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. I would do... What is Gaethje and... Gaethje fight time is at 22.5. So you just need over 4.5 rounds. I might just do that. Decision on that. Or you could do... Can you do Charles and them under? No, you can't. Or you could do... What's the under on the main event on this? They don't have a fight time on the main event. What the fuck? Oh, they do. 11.5 minutes. You could do under... What is that? Second round was going into the third round, like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, I'd rather just do the Justin. I would just rather just rely on Max not getting KO'd. You take that free golf one and put it with Max not getting KO'd. I think that's fine. I don't hate that. me see. I'm about to put that in right now. How much can I put on this? 20? What's the max for a promo? 20? Yeah. Is it only 10? Let me see. What did I... Oh yeah, they just... Wait, they deducted it. What the fuck? I had to put 20 and they changed it. Oh yeah, it's 10. Fuck it. Okay. Wait, dude, my prize picks, the one I did for the second half of the season, are all gonna hit. That shit was crazy. The only way it doesn't hit is if Beal drops like 30, which I don't think he's doing. Beal, wait, let me see the score of the games. Hold on. Okay, Sixers won. That's big for them, isn't it? Isn't that this is like a must-win for them, right? So they could, well, they're still gonna be 7. Wait, are the Pacers playing? Pacers are losing. Wait, Sixers might get out of the play-in or what? I don't know what the tiebreaker is. Oh, the Magic lost, or they're gonna lose. Oh, the Sixers might get out the play-in then. Surely they got the tiebreaker with one of those teams. So, hold on. Is Ant playing? He was questionable. He's not playing. Oh, he is playing. Okay, we're good. Dude, what is going on? Dude, I think, what's the odds for it? On the, do they have odds for that? Because depending on the odds, I would fucking... I'm kind of... Dude, every time Kamzat fights, I'm like a little lower on him. I would live bet Rob after round 1. Honestly, if anything. Nuggets are in a must-win. They're in a must-win. Wait, the Bucks are winning without playing anybody. What the fuck? That's actually big if the Thunder lose. I don't know how the Bucks are winning, but okay. What the fuck? It's insane. The Knicks were losing too. Wasn't this like a must-win for them? They're 3. They're trying to keep their 3. They might lose it. The Lakers should win. Wait, Knicks won. What are you talking about? They're down. What are you talking about? They're losing. Oh, the Thunder are winning. What the fuck did I just read? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. What's going on with the Lakers? Yeah, they're gonna win this, bro. Who the Grizzlies are playing? Grizzlies aren't even playing anyway. Who the fuck are they playing? Who is this guy? This guy's giving them fucking 11 already. Okay, we're good on that. Lakers are gonna win. So they'll be at 46. It honestly doesn't matter till tonight when these last 2 games. The rest of it is whatever. Are the Mavs trying to win this game or do they not care? I don't know if they care. I think they're locked in. I don't know why it's not telling me who's playing. What the fuck? Did Luka play or no? I think Kyrie was sitting. Oh yeah, Luka and Kyrie are sitting. Yeah, they don't care about this game. So Mavs are locked at 5. Clippers will be locked at 4 then. So the top 5 are locked. Bro, what is going on? Hold on, man. What the fuck is happening down here? Shut up. What the fuck? Fucking relax, man. What the hell? Fucking retards, man. Okay. Top 5. We'll check back in like an hour. No, when does these games start? 9? We'll check back in like 2 hours. Well, I might be in the gym. What time is it? 8? I'm gonna go to the gym at like 9:30 or something. So, oh my god, these motherfuckers. All right, I think we good on all that. Let's watch some shit. Rebirth? No, that fucking map is dog shit. I'm not even playing it. Okay, let's see what we got.
But between us.
CDL. Oh, I did bet on FaZe and Vegas today. They both won actually because I was like kind of free to be honest. But what's tomorrow? We got any bets for tomorrow, bro? Not my fucking concealed, man. Tomorrow, Ultra is free. It's probably fucking minus 10,000. Let's see what the odds are on that fucking shit. Ultra is fucking minus 2,000. Just bet on the 3-0, I guess. But yeah, but the thing is, the teams are all playing these new maps, so like, I don't know if I would take the 3-0 because they could lose one of the new maps because they're not like. I would take this and parlay it with something. Just give them a one game cushion. Who else is playing? Heretics are dog shit, but so is Breach. So I would not bet on that. Rocker is dog shit. Actually, Rocker's not that dog shit. But New York is better. What's the odds on that? Rocker actually looked okay today. I would take New York. Damn. But New York. I think the odds are a little high on that. What is this? Carolina versus Surge. Who the fuck's on Surge now? I don't even know who's on that team now. I think they dropped Arcides and Illy, and they have who's on their team, bro? Who I don't know who's on their team, bro. Who's on this fucking team, man? Hold on, bro. Who's on this fucking squad, bro? Dude, they got a fucking NPC with no pick on their team, man. It's like a Challengers kid. Yeah, this team's fucking ass. But so is Carolina, so like, I don't know. Vegas and Thieves ass. FaZe and Optic. Okay, what's the odds on that? FaZe is minus 190. I'd have to see the maps on that. But FaZe kind of owns Optic this year. He's like a little S&D Challengers kid or something. I don't know, but like, I'm not betting on these two dogs. Let me see the odds. What's the odds on these two dogs? They don't even let you bet. You can't even bet because they don't even know. Look, it's grayed out. They won't let me bet on it. I can't even bet on that because they don't even, they don't know. Dude, they probably don't even know who's on the team. They had to go look. Dude, I would take, man, what does this even pay, bro? Like, I don't even like this, but if you wanted to bet something, I'd have to see the maps, bro. Honestly, I don't need to see the map. Well, let me just think about it for a second. LAG played the maps today, didn't they? What maps did LAG play today? Because they got fucking shit on. But what maps did they fucking play today, bro? Did they played 6-star, I think. I already forgot. Hold on. Who did they play today? They played 6-star? Yeah, they played 6-star and they lost it to fucking Vegas, who is decent. I would say 6-star. I wouldn't even say it's a sub map. It's like 50-50. I wouldn't even say it's a sub, or I guess it's not. I don't know, honestly. They lost that new map to Vegas. I think Ultra will shit on them on any hard point, honestly. It shouldn't matter. I wouldn't. Man, actually. Yeah, I just think both the new maps, you get a lot of engagements on these maps. So, honestly, Ultra is just way better. So, the more engagements, the better it is for the better team. Dude, you could maybe bet Ultra 3-0. But I don't trust Ultra's S&D, bro. They're actually dog shit at S&D. I actually forgot about that. They've been dog shit at S&D. Actually, that's why I can't take them 3-0. So, I would do, if you really want to pick something, you do this. Even I don't like the odds, but like that's fairly safe. And then New York. I don't think Rocker's that bad, bro. Like, they actually kind of played decent versus FaZe. They're not terrible. Like, I don't know if you... Actually, okay, they're trash at S&D because they're a new team. So New York was shit on the S&D. Actually, so... I like that. Honestly, you don't even get much from adding Ultra into that. Dude, honestly, just New York to win the S&D by over 2 rounds. Because this Rocker team is brand new. They're not ready for S&D yet. New York's like one of the best S&D teams. So that's actually not a bad bet right there. Otherwise, you could do this, I guess. And this. That's minus. I don't even like that. I'd rather just straight up take New York to win the S&D. I think that's the best bet available for tomorrow is this right here. or if you're scared that it's close to this, because they might play one of the new maps. But New York's hella nerdy. They'd be like, I guarantee New York's already probably figured out nade spots and like weird wall bangs and shit for the new maps. Like, they're fucking freaks. So I would trust them on a new S&D. I think it's one of these two is the best bet you can make tomorrow. Other than that, I probably wouldn't bet anything. Or you also, well, this is also a good bet, I guess. But it's 55.5 is kind of a lot, bro. How much did the maps... It would have hit on the phase, barely. Because these new maps are like... They're kind of like... I don't know, like contested. It wouldn't have hit on 6-star. Because I feel like teams will have closer games on the new maps for right now until they figure out how to spawn trap people and shit correctly. I actually think 55 is a lot, bro. And sometimes Envoy doesn't spawn in. He just is ass. So, like, I actually wouldn't take that. If it was like 35, I'll take it. 55 is a lot. Yeah, I actually wouldn't take that. It's too much. And 1200, there's no point. Nah, I think the only possible bet you could do is New York. S&D. That's it. Everything else is fucking trash. Let's see what we got. This is all horrible. Happiness? What the fuck kind of stupid ass, dumb ass fucking ranking is that? Do we want to watch that? Rank themselves by happiness? The fuck? What does that even mean? How do you even rank yourself by that, man? The fuck am I seeing, man? Maybe we might come back. Cardinarks is fucking dead. This guy stopped uploading for 3 weeks. Someone might have killed him. Okay, let's see. What the fuck is this cringe? 50 single speed date follow-up? What is this? Oh, their gay little date? What? Dude, they ain't shit to watch or what? What is this fucking cringe, man? This is all terrible. It's fucking terrible. And this fucking nasty ogre. We watched that already. Dude, do we actually have nothing to watch? What's going on? Oh, okay, we do have something to watch. There we go. That's a crazy way to spell that. I was like, wait, what is that? And then wait, didn't we watch this? It's like a whole, we watched this, no? Who went? Someone went here already. Who went here? We fucking watched this. There's a whole like trailer park full of them. Was it him or was it someone else? It was him. Someone went here already. He did, right? So is this a re-upload? We're about to find out. He went back. Went back. It's crazy.
Our convicted sex offender's dog right now. Get off my property! Oh, the sidewalk! Are you too stupid to know asphalt for concrete? You stupid to not ask for
What's
consent?
one glove is crazy. Why he got that one
This
glove
is
on?
Pervert Park, a trailer park in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah, this is, we've seen this place already.
Convicted sex offenders.
Pervert Park is wild.
Like felony,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 pictures.
No, mine was internet. Mine was actually in a, what do you call a zip file. Coming out back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house. I'm like, what the?
I say they exterminate. Why don't you cut off their hands and their feet?
Yeah.
Just look for the creeps coming out of there. Just look a little longer at the younger girls.
What did you do to end up here?
Yeah, go cold cock your ass.
You're gonna cold cock me? But before I asked these sex offenders how they got here, I wondered how the locals felt about their neighbors and if they should be allowed to live there. As I drove to the Waffle House to begin my interview,
They got anything in Florida, huh?
Daycare right there. Look at this. Wow. So we got Rosie's Play School for infants.
This is actually absurd that they just
A lot of parents probably
put them all
go to
together
kids
in one
here.
place. Like, what
We
the
got
fuck?
Pervert Park right across the
That is
street.
insane,
My suspicion
actually.
is a lot of families probably do not feel super comfortable with convicted sex offenders being right there. Anyone that
Why are they free?
Park could easily come out here.
They're
and
all
watch,
convicted, so
which is
like,
why this is creepy.
I don't get why they're
Please
free.
close gate for the safety of your children, or maybe
Why are they
some
alive?
questionable people people out here lurking and watching. What did the parents think about how close these sex offenders were to their kids' daycare? How do you feel about Pervert Park, 120 convicted sex offenders being right there?
I hate it.
I'm surprised nobody's tried to like burn it down. Yeah, what the fuck?
I got 6 kids.
You send your kids to daycare around here?
Just this one right here for now. This is the only one that had availability for the moment.
You go to work, you have to put the kids in daycare. Does it make you feel weird knowing those people are right over there?
I mean, I'm not comfortable with it,
Yeah.
but I still have to go to work. I'm a full-time student. I don't really have a choice other than bringing her here.
Do you wish they would move the people there somewhere else, more remote?
Well, I'm surprised they haven't.
Me too. I don't get it. It's crazy.
They gotta live somewhere.
Yeah. Would you wish
Do
they
they?
were more remote and in the middle of nowhere? No. So there's no conflict with the locals and them?
They gotta live.
When did you learn that that place hosted 120 convicted sex offenders?
Not long ago.
How long ago?
Like a year ago, I figured that out.
Did it disturb you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's unnerving. Pisses me off. I feel like they should be somewhere not as close to like a school or
I agree.
daycare. I get it. It's like, well, they're people too, but it's like,
Well, let me just tell you this too.
Yeah.
There's no lock here, so anybody can go in.
That's not what we want to hear.
It's always been a problem, but no
The
one's
hell?
really brought it into light, and I'm kind of glad that you are.
Thank you for sharing. Look, she just opened the gate. She walked in. It's that easy. Where do you think these people should be put?
way out in the woods or put to death.
Appreciate your honesty. I'm sure a lot of
Hey,
people
this guy's
agree.
keeping
We're
it
gonna try
real.
to infiltrate, see if we can get the honest scoop.
Hey, right on, bro.
These convicted sex offenders could quite literally get in the car, park over here, chill with some binoculars if they wanted to. Not trying to give ideas out here, but this is one of the only
Hey,
daycares this month
why is he
that
giving
have
them
the ability,
tips?
allowing her to place her kid here while she goes to work. She said her voice has not been heard. But we're gonna give her voice a megaphone here and hopefully make some change.
This is actually absurd. Is this government funded or no?
You got kids?
I do. I have 6.
Okay, I would imagine you gotta feel some type of way.
I believe in Jesus Christ, and everybody has an opportunity to change if they welcome Him in.
Fair?
I think we should take it work them for free as slaves.
It's not okay. At least it's not.
Yeah, they died. That's what God say.
Fair? Bye.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I think they should be supervised.
Sure.
But I forgive.
Do you think there's opportunity for them to reform and?
It's a hard one for them.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna be around somebody somewhere.
Sure.
Do you want to tempt them with a school? No. But how far do you get them away? And when is it not a temptation? There's a bus line right here.
That is true, but if you put them a bird's
What
eye
the
view, it's a little
fuck
bit,
Then you
am
want
I
them in
hearing?
jail.
the secondary option might just
What
be
am I
in the
hearing?
middle of nowhere.
Then how are they going to work? How could they ever make a recovery?
A self-sufficient society.
Yeah, we used to do that with blacks. It doesn't work. You can't separate out groups. You can't be part of it.
You could.
Yo, Florida is crazy, man.
Called by Christ to forgive.
What? Yo, Florida is so wild, man.
He takes care of me.
What the hell?
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Fair. I don't even know if it's about judgment, but more so the practical logistics of putting them in a position not to.
Judgment that they will repeat.
I suppose it's risk management, perhaps.
It's flat out judgment.
There's a little kid walking home right across the street. Look at that, right across the street. That's unbelievable. That ain't right. What are your thoughts on them being so close?
I don't know how that happens.
I don't know how it's legal.
No, it can't be.
I'd be getting rid of them all, man.
Yeah?
Put them in jail or something.
Would you hope that they would not live so close to kids?
You'd think there'd be some kind of law against it. It's really unsafe, but everybody gotta live.
After hearing the split opinions from the locals, I headed to the Waffle House right across the street from Pervert Park. I'm sure Waffle House has seen some shit out here. Question for y'all: you guys know where Palace Park is? Like Pervert Park?
Oh, that one's right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
What? So is the deal that sex offenders live there? Child molesters?
Sex offenders, every one of them.
What are you guys' thoughts on that? What do you think?
I say can exterminate them all.
Exterminate them? Why do you think they're so close to the school over there, the daycare?
They must be far enough away because they got to go somewhere because they won't let you kill them. And I've been to prison. Something happens to them in prison.
What do you think the city should do with these people?
I say they exterminate them. I got grandkids. I say kill them. If you're not going to do that, I say you cut off their hands and their feet.
Yeah. One guy
Hey, this guy's on to something.
Well, now they got people saying don't call them mat people, minorly attracted people. Because it hurts their feelings.
If they can't help themselves and they're close to a daycare or the school, is that a recipe for disaster?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They always catch 3 or 4 motherfuckers that work at Disney.
Sure.
So where are you going to find a child molester?
Disneyland.
Hey, this guy knows. Hey, chill. They're gonna remove the vid. Chill. You better get this video removed.
And listen, I'll shoot him and tell the police I did it. I don't give a fuck.
Nice guy. That being said, it's raining pretty hard. I'm gonna try to go in there. After confirming the park was in fact right across the street, I bought some Mr. Beast bars from 7-Eleven and headed to Pervert Park under the guise of selling chocolate to raise enough money to go to Disney World. After selling them the chocolate, I would then
He tried to be a Boy Scout. Is crazy. You look a little too old, dude. But he's trying to tempt them. Is crazy.
Hey there.
What the?
I'm trying to sell chocolate bars to raise money to go to Disney World.
You should have shaved at least, dude.
Two, sir. Well, if you won't buy something, hear me out. Do you know anyone who might be interested in buying one chocolate bar? I'm just trying to rate $3 a pop. Real quick, sir, one last question. One last question. No. Are you a sex offender? No, I'm not. You're not a sex offender? What did you do to get here? Are you sure, sir? No. Get out of here. Well, I'm selling some chocolate bars, sir. Well, I don't. Is this the perfect part? No. What the hell it is? No, genuinely. Just leave. Genuine question, sir. Sir, genuine question. I'm not going to hear you well. I'm going to call. Call the cops?
While I might have felt bad soliciting this old man to buy chocolate, turns out Donald here had molested a child.
Oh, he pulled up their shit.
15. So I kept on knocking on doors.
Wait. Oh, he can just. Oh, wow. Their shit's all just there, huh? Wait.
This old man to buy chocolate. Turns out Donald here.
Look at his name. Look at his name. Come on, man. Look at his fucking name, dude. You cannot make this shit up, man. Come on, dude. Look at his fucking name, man. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Wait, he was born in 1940. This motherfucker is what, 84? Damn, old ass dude. 5'9", 200.
Here had molested a child.
When did he commit his crime? 2005. So did he go to prison for like how long?
I felt bad soliciting this old man to buy chocolate. Turns out Donald here had molested a
So he must have just got out or something. I don't know how long he went to fucking
child.
Wait, so in 2005 this dude was what? He was still like 65 and he molested like a 12-year-old. Ah, dude, you gotta just kill people like that, bro.
The ages of 12
the
and
hell?
15. So I kept on knocking on doors.
That's insane.
You know where I'm at, miss? I'm trying to sell some chocolate bars. Why are you walking through here? What do you mean?
Why are you walking through this mobile home park? Are you going door to door?
Yeah.
Why is there a girl? Is that a woman?
I get it, you're trying to sell, but sometimes be careful where you're at. You do back not walking again.
Why is there a woman?
While these sex offenders seem to have no issue violating children.
Well, I guess he could be one of their wives.
Seem like soliciting chocolate bar sales.
Wait, there's another one. Who's this one? He just threw one in?
Children without their consent.
Who's this guy? They just threw one in or what? Who the fuck is this? Oh my god, hold on. Look at his stature. Yo, is that real? No way. Yo, 375 at 5'10 is crazy, bro. This guy is huge, bro. What the fuck?
It seemed like soliciting
375?
chocolate bar sales.
Oh my god.
Hey there, I'm selling some chocolate bars.
Oh, is that him?
Disney World. Would you guys be interested in buying it?
Is that his stomach?
Milk chocolate feastable?
Or does he have like a pillow? Is that his stomach?
The flavors real quick. No.
Wait, is that his stomach? Wait. Is that his stomach? Hello? It looked like a tumor. Dude, no wonder he's 375. Look at his fucking stomach. What the fuck? Dude, why does it look like that? But look, his legs are small. He's just got like an extra 100 pounds on his stomach. I don't get it. He's not proportionally fat.
The sex offender thing real out here? Yeah. You guys know anyone?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Are you guys sex offenders? Yeah.
Ew! Oh my god, this guy's going back to back to back like shit. What the fuck? Stop letting him out.
Yeah. Are you guys sex offenders?
This guy look fucking dead in his pic. How old is this guy? 1958. 58. I mean, he's not that much older than the other guy. He just looks way older, though. God damn. This guy's almost like 90, though. What is he, 86? Did I do that right? 42? Yeah, he's 86.
Yeah.
What did he do? They gotta stop freeing this guy. Dude, that's a decade-long span of offenses, bro. Quit freeing this fucking guy, man. What the hell? Why are they still freeing it? He's free again. What the fuck's going on here? What did he do? So in 08, he was like still like 60 or like 70. I don't even know what this means. What does this mean? Lewd or lascivious exhibition victim? Did he expose his dick or something? Is that what this means? He pulled out his cock? What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Yeah, he pulled out his meat. That's insane. To a 16-year-old or under, when he was like 70. That's terrible. And then, this is what? He failed to comply. What does this mean? Oh, he didn't register under the list or whatever, I guess? Oh, he was trying to go undercover incognito. What? So he just never registered on the list for what? Fucking 3, 6, 8 years? What is this one? Failed to notify sheriff. Failed to report. So this motherfucker's on the list and just keeps going incognito. Hello? He did it 4 times. Like, why is he free? I don't know, man.
Oh, everyone is. What did you guys do to end up here?
Fishing in public park.
Really?
I was about 20.
Wait. That actually adds up with what it says. Wait, do you think that's what he really did? Or that's just a good cover-up? Wait, that might be a good cover-up, though.
27, 28.
Whipped your dong out, took a piss?
In public park.
What's the worst story you've heard out here?
I feel like that might be a cover-up for what he really did. Because surely, like, I don't know, that feels like a cover-up. Or it could be real and this guy really got unlucky. But I think it's a cover-up, bro.
I see.
It seemed like no one wanted
What's
to
up?
in the park boss.
You playing COD? Dude, I don't think I'm playing COD today, but I'm playing tomorrow probably.
Possessing CP and for
After
attempting to
UFC.
solicit sex from a child hated solicitors.
Hey there. How you doing, sir? Can I help you?
Actually, I probably can't play with you. I'm in Diamond. I haven't played yet. I was on my alt account.
Cops are already on the way. Are you a sex offender? Are you? No, sir. Well, then get out of the car. What's the problem?
Leave my property. You don't have rights to come in here and sell stuff.
I apologize. All right. Would you turn yourself into the sheriff? How you doing? Would you like to buy a Mr. Beast bar?
Gotcha.
Are you a sex offender?
Goodbye.
Are you a sex offender? What's the problem here? I can't sell chocolate bar?
Just explain that to you.
Why y'all hating?
Wait, what did this guy do? Hold on. I like seeing what these freaks did.
I love it.
Hold on.
What's up?
What did this freak do? Let me see.
Bye. Are you a sex offender? What's the problem here? I can't sell chocolate bar?
Just explain that to you.
Why y'all?
Yo, there's some big motherfuckers out here, dude. 6'1", 325.
hating?
What did he do? He's also a flasher? Damn, hold on. He committed this crime in 1993.
Are you a sex
Wait.
offender? What's the problem here? I can't sell chocolate bar?
How old is this guy?
Why y'all?
Oh, he's not even that old. Well, I mean, compared to the other guys. He was still old at the time, though. Dude, he committed this shit 30 years ago. Damn.
Oh, show me too. I like this. I love it.
Say what's up. What did you do to end up here? What did you do to end up here?
Yeah, go cold cock your ass.
You're gonna cold cock me?
Yeah.
Alright. See you guys. Alright, I guess they're not buying chocolate. Just chill out.
You might be wondering how I found his mugshot, his name, his address, and honestly, even if you're
Address?
you might be wondering how I found his mugshot.
Did he put his address in the video? Is he allowed to post? I guess he could post that because they're sex offenders.
Honestly,
Is this about to be the sponsor?
your personal information is publicly
Yeah, this is about to be the
online.
sponsor, about to say.
Data brokers are selling it with all your personal information available. Infiltrate Pervert Park and get some confessions. I want to explore the nearby area and see who else might be affected by this community of sex offenders.
Yeah, it's public, but if they file the complaint, they could get the video taken down.
Academy, a high high school.
You can't just
full of
put people's
children,
fucking address on your
2-minute
video.
drive away is Predator Park, full of 120 plus convicted sex offenders. How is that possible? But even more disturbingly, I was surprised to learn that the parents sending their children to this high school had no clue what it was right next to. Excuse me, miss. Can interview you about the school being so close to the community of sex offenders, where there's like 120 convicted sex offenders, 2-minute drive away. Did you know about that?
No, my son goes to this school.
He goes to school?
For years.
Okay, so there's a place called.
She didn't even know.
Trying to get like parents to hear their opinion on how close they are.
Just never knew that.
Okay, now you know.
It's not going to let us know that. As parents, we should know that. But I'm glad you told me that.
It's a literal 2-minute drive away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Good to know. See ya. Come on, at least a PSA, public safety. Don't walk through here on your way home. It ain't right. Why was the town of St. Petersburg hiding this dirty little secret in plain sight? Don't the parents and kids deserve to know? Hey there. What are your thoughts on living next to the sex offenders? We're doing a little documentary piece. We're trying to... Sex offenders. Hey, question for you, sir.
Dude, all these people don't even know.
There's 120 sex offenders over there?
No, I have no idea.
No? Do you have any opinions on the proximity?
I didn't even know that was one.
Okay, so we're gonna pull up to the shopping center, see what the people have to say here. See who
Is this shit not like
I've heard about
known?
sex offender thing, whatever. I mean, I guess they have.
What
to
is
have a
this
place
guy
to
wearing?
live, right? But
Sure. Daycare right there, school right there.
That's probably not the best place to.
Does he have a leash
But you know,
around his neck?
It's a tough situation.
I think they could have found a better place. I mean, they do have to have somewhere to go to be able to rehab. I think it's probably like putting candy in front of a baby, putting them here. They just live a little longer. The younger girls. I think the temptation should be taken away. I don't think it's helping them by putting them in an area of temptation. I don't think putting them in the woods, and they're not animals. But I think that there should be a discussion about it.
And just so you understand, this is Pervert Park, this is how close the high school is, and this is how close the pre-K...
Oh, it's a high school. They're not worried about the high schoolers, dude.
Let's say someone
That's
who
too
took
old.
a piss on a light pole and exposed their penis to the public versus someone who raped a kid.
No.
Look, the penal system is fucked up, right? So people have to have a chance to be reformed. You know, I will say this much: that you know, look, man, if you fuck kids, you women, you're a fucked up individual. There's something mentally wrong with you. You know, then you have to have a place for these peeps. This was the point. Is you're talking about okay,
No, you
it's
don't.
the same if somebody,
The hell?
you know, for public
He's
urination.
in public, you're drunk, and then you turn around, there's a kid watching, you're like, I'm going to jail for life.
No, I'll tell you a story about
Sure.
the kid I was locked up with, right?
All right.
So, or when he hooked up with the girl, he was, I think, 16, and she was like 14, right? 13, 14. So
Now she's 30. Dude, that's
they went
weird.
through,
Hello?
Had a kid and everything.
Kid?
There was a beef between him
Hello?
and her parents. Her parents called because she was
Hello?
a minor.
That's not normal,
She was
dude.
called at this point. And the man got locked up, got put on the National Sex Offender Registry. They pressed charges. The judge
Hello?
decided to convict, and the man went to prison, you know, for being a sex offender. Now, at that point, he was still with the girl, you know, still part of the family, and, you know, waiting to get out so he could be with his family. So that's why I'm saying, like, some of the laws need to be flawed, like, or need to be are flawed. And need to
What's
be
wrong with the volume? I didn't change
public
nothing. This
exposure
fucking
or
guy
something
doesn't
like that.
speak loudly.
These people don't need to have their entire lives ruined.
Dude,
because
it's on the
they are
max
not
it can go, you fucking
preying
retards.
on others, you know?
Thanks so much for your time.
This fucking guy just doesn't
While
speak.
discussing the nuance of the legal system, I met this dude walking around who looked like he knew something.
I used to go trick-or-treating a lot.
Look like you know
driving
something
around
about
in
sex
my
offenders. It's
parents'
crazy.
van, and I remember going to multiple different houses where they had graphic images just plastered on the garage walls.
Actually, pornography?
Just a mixture.
Jeez.
Like, I know for sure, like, during Halloween, they'll have, like, a whole bunch of police officers go in that, like, area and, like, tell kids, like, y'all can't go over here, or, like, they'll section the whole part.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
that's
it's
insane.
120. Y'all have sex offenders so close to a high school and an elementary school. Like, literally, you could walk down there.
And a daycare.
A daycare? It really is a daycare over there?
A pre-K daycare.
Oh, wow.
2 blocks away. But we talked to a lot of people that have no clue they even exist. Is it public knowledge that there are sex offenders there?
I don't really think so. I really think, like, the people that know because it gets sectioned off over there, and, like, people come to be like, oh, like, hey, do you know that, like, don't go out this area? But really, I don't think it's common knowledge, you know. It's kind of like if you know, you know, so.
Hopefully they don't entice the kids. That's what I'm saying, is that the kids don't need to be approached by somebody saying, want some candy, little girl, for the want of a better phrase.
I agree. With such a high density of individuals willing to strip the innocence of children positioned so close to children and their families, it didn't sit right with me that it wasn't common knowledge that these sex offenders were hiding in plain sight. I think it's time to get changed, throw on the shades, see what we can find about these people. So as the storm approached, I re-entered Pervert Park with a new disguise, secret spy glasses, and began knocking door by door to see what I could learn. Howdy. My new strategy was to tell these sex offenders I had a fictional uncle named Joe who had recently moved into the community after accidentally downloading some images off LimeWire. Remind you of a story, Fern?
I got charged with possession.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Child pornography. I was using a file sharing program. It was LimeWire network.
Push for it, man. You know Joe? Oh, I talked to you earlier? Joe, middle-aged, like, fattish white dude.
Why did you just describe this guy?
I hear you. How long you been here? Because he's been here for like 2 months. I'm trying to find him. All right, my bad. Yeah, you know Joe? He's my uncle. Do you know where he is? Oh, okay, my bad. Hey, question for you, man. You know where Joe's at? My Uncle Joe. He says he lives in the corner. He moved in like 2 months ago. You know a guy?
I don't know too many people here.
Okay. So I'm in Palace Park though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it everyone here is a sex offender?
Not everyone, no.
Are you?
Yeah.
How's life been since?
Not everyone. Are you? Yeah. Look at. Hey, wait. I didn't know they put bald on here. If you're bald, look at this hair bald. It's terrible. Okay, let me see what this guy did, man.
It sucks.
What did he do?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, mine was internet. Mine was
Oh,
actually
he's saying what he
in a,
did.
What do you call a zip file?
I see.
And there was a
Let's
movie
see.
in it.
Possession of photo picture showing a sexual performance by a child. This was 2020. This guy's fresh, dude. But it was on 2020, but he's already free.
It ended up not being the movie. It's been so long now.
Come on, dude. No one believes that story, pal.
You served like what, 5 years?
No one's buying your story, pal.
Every case is different too, like, because they know if you had intent, like if you viewed it or not. Mine wasn't even open. Mine showed the files unzipped and not viewed, so I got way less time.
Have you had luck working?
I got a job. I mean, it's not my favorite job.
Sure.
But I was doing before I got in, but...
Yeah, well, my uncle was a lawyer beforehand, and now he's definitely not a lawyer. He's working at a gas
We're not
station.
buying your story,
Well,
pal.
At least he's got a job.
Yeah.
Firefighter, and now I mow lawns, so...
Yeah.
I know people that had intent, they had possession, and they had intent to distribute, and they only got a year in and 2 out.
You need a Better Call Saul?
Yeah, you need a good attorney, and you know what? You know there's like 130 something
Yeah?
people in here, yeah.
Well, I hear everyone's nice though, right?
It's chill. Some people are creepy, and I'd rather not talk to them. I still have a family and everything. I have to live here.
What am I
for now
hearing?
until we sell our house.
They know the situation?
Yeah, they supported me.
Oh, they believed his little story.
I had my forensics done on my stuff.
Oh, they polygraphed you. That's
Wait, he
great.
might be
You
keeping
got
it real.
screwed on
Hold
this or
on.
what?
It is what it is.
Yeah?
I've accepted it now. I just deleted it and was like, well, I'll never download from
Oh
Months
no,
later,
dude.
Coming out back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house. I'm like, what the f?
Holy shit. Yeah.
No idea.
No, that's scary shit.
Oh no, dude.
Thanks, man. And then I met this dude.
What's this guy? Hold on, who's this guy?
Holy shit. Yeah.
No idea.
No, that's scary shit, man.
It is what it is, man.
Thanks, man. And then I met this dude.
What we got here? 1963. Okay.
I'm hearing people don't really talk to each other out here.
Some people do or whatever. I mean, I talked to the guy like next door.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate really.
Like, what was your
Dude.
Mine was like 4 third-degree like felony.
Bro, the fact that all of them say, yeah, there's a bunch of creeps living here. I don't talk to the fucking creeps here. But you're here, dude. But they all call each other the creeps. Like, I don't get it, man. What did this guy do? He had possession and he sent it. This guy sent it to someone else. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 pictures. All I got was 11 months.
Yeah. Was it like an accidental thing?
It wasn't like boys actively seeking it.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. I mean, I lived with a lady with her 2 kids. I could have been like, oh, come sit
What
on
the
my lap.
fuck?
You know, your mom
Yeah,
was
you belong
crying.
here, pal. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sure.
What?
So you were just like curiosity killed
What
cat.
the
And
fuck?
it was, too late. And
What are
again,
you
I
saying?
confessed.
Oh, you
Hello?
confessed.
Lesson learned that, the hard way.
Why did he say that?
You know, my mom.
What the fuck? He probably did that. He actually probably did that. That's why he said that.
Short time I was there, they come see me. Like
It's actually
4 or 5
something he
times.
did.
My mom, all my sisters, my brother,
What
they've
the
all
fuck?
forgiven me. It's like
Why
some
would
people
you say
forgive
that?
me, like in
What
my
a weirdo.
family, and others don't. It's like I can't change my
It also
past,
says he sent
but
it
I'm
to
not
someone
changing
else.
And then, out of sheer luck, my story about
That
my
guy's story's
non-existent
not
Uncle
adding up.
Joe finally paid off. Hey there. You know a Joe
Oh,
around
that was
here?
the video. I was like,
You don't
what
live here
the
no more?
fuck?
He was my uncle, 40-year-old dude, making sure it's the right Joe.
Short bald head guy with a goatee?
Yeah, that fits the...
Okay, he used to live, he don't live here no more.
What
That's
the?
my uncle.
He got evicted.
For what?
Evicted?
Bringing females over.
Oh.
Bringing females
prostitutes?
over.
Yeah.
What are you here for?
I basically got set up.
By like what, 16-year-old, 17-year-old?
Yo, this guy's got the worst
What are you
pick.
here for?
I basically got set up.
Hey, when they say there's creeps living next door, they're talking about this fucking guy. What the fuck? You know what? I didn't get what they were saying at first, but I actually understand what they mean. Wait, he's 400 pounds! Oh my god. 6'4", 400. What the fuck am I seeing, bro? Holy shit.
By like what, 16-year-old,
That's
17-year-old?
insane. Under 12. Yeah, this guy should just be shot. Under 12 is insane. What am I seeing?
18. She was 16, but the only thing that...
It says under 12. Hello? What do you mean 16? It's under 12. What's... Hello? This guy lied.
She was 18. She was 16, but the only thing that kind of saved me was that she wrote her witness statement that she consented, and her dad was one pressing charges. So.
What are you in here for? Yeah.
This guy just looked creepy. What's he doing? Why's he lurking?
You like have sex with a kid? Were you guilty or no?
I'd rather not talk about it, yeah.
After hearing a few
Yeah, it's a
intriguing
guilty guy.
confessions, I left and came back the next day to see if my new story would get any more confessions from the side of the park where I was initially kicked out. As I walked in, I was instantly detected. Howdy.
Private property.
Huh?
Private property. Yes, sir.
That's the same guy, I think. This is the
What?
tough guy of the park?
Howdy. Can I help you? The guy from the other day in the car.
Not me.
Turn your camera.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Turn your camera.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, me, mother.
What do you
You're
mean, sir?
trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. Look at my feet, brother. I'm just here to chat with my uncle.
Who are you?
Sir, I'm armed with an umbrella.
Sir, I'm armed with the police.
Sir, are you a sex offender?
Are you?
No, sir.
What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean? Only sex offenders allowed? You know that is not within the Bill of Rights.
You know when the Bill of Rights says you're illegally trespassing, I can knock
Sure.
your down.
You want to go to court on that one, brother?
Go to court.
Sure. What are your thoughts on the daycares and the schools near you, sir? My shoe. Whoa! Brother, don't do that. Brother. You know what's a crime? Oh, hey, there's Bill. We had stumbled right into the sex offender Avenger squad. Things were looking bleak, and I was outnumbered.
I don't know what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
Care what you're up to? Can you take your mask off, please?
I cannot do that.
You can do that.
I will not do that. What are your thoughts on the daycare and the high
Yo, he
school?
getting pressed.
What are your thoughts on the children being
No.
so close?
He
Some people don't feel
getting
comfortable.
pressed.
I don't feel comfortable talking to you. You need to get out of my park.
I feel like we're gonna get sick by this dog of 120 plus.
Yeah, actually, the dog is the only
Out
issue.
of my park.
Whoa, why are we getting so heated here?
Because I'm asking you to get out of my
But
park.
clearly
and
we're
you're
headed
still
out of the
running your
park.
mouth.
6
You're not
convicted
supposed
sex
to be
offenders
here.
right
All
here.
let's go. You're not allowed to film in my park. This is private property, buddy.
We're gonna get pressed? Whoa,
Buddy.
Get out of my park.
whoa, my. You have ownership of this park?
Yeah.
I'm only afraid of the dog here, not y'all.
You're afraid of the wrong one.
What do you mean?
Well, he said I'm the wrong one.
Which one will? Are you a dog? You the
Well,
dog
he
in
said
here? Or can we
you
just have a chat?
wrote the wrong one.
We're about to get sicked by convicted sex offender's dog right now.
man.
Don't do it. Oh, have a great day. Oh, we made it. All right. That's a cute dog. Huh? What?
My property.
Where's the property line?
Sidewalk.
What? It ain't worth going back. It ain't worth going back. My brother.
Somewhere with your little fat glasses. I don't know, are you?
No.
You're walking around a sex offender park asking questions. You might get off my property, asshole. What is wrong
What's
with
the
you?
problem?
The sidewalk. Are you too
for consent?
You don't have consent.
Neither did the kids. Huh? We could get to know each other.
I want to get to know you. Get off my f***ing property, dude.
Dude, come on.
Come on,
Not entering. I'm right here. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not press over that. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, little boy. Let's talk.
Dude.
Listen, let's talk. I'm a pacifist.
Whoa, wait, that guy might be tough. Hold on, I might have that guy over Tyler. Wait, I might have that guy taking out fucking Tyler, dude.
Can we have a civil talk? Not a cock, I meant a talk. There he is. Just ratting on yourselves? How you doing, officer? And in an ironic twist of fate, the police had arrived to protect and serve the sex offenders, that is. All right, the police have been called. How you doing, officer? We're just chatting shop here, trying to talk to the guys a little bit.
So you were out here yesterday trying to sell them candy bars, right?
Allegedly, but
What are we doing out here today?
we're really just trying to chat.
Chat with who?
Some of the residents here.
Why?
Just out of curiosity.
Curiosity of what?
See what led them here.
Trying to get likes and views on social media. So do you have some idea, or do you want to get detained for obstruction?
I mean, you can detain me, but am I under arrest? And if so, for what charges?
Harassment.
You're gonna arrest me right now?
Said you're being detained, sir.
Whoa. That's, you can't do that. You can't do that. Are you gonna identify yourself? Okay, I'm on public property. Are you gonna identify yourself? You can't strong arm me. Yes or no? We're going to court over this if you want. Are you gonna go ID yourself, yes or no? I can ID myself. You gotta let go of the arm, though. You're gonna ID yourself? Sure. Yes or no? I'll ID myself. You gotta let go of the arm. It's in my pocket. Which pocket? My right pocket. Okay.
Get your ID.
Yeah, that's not strong arm, though.
Then let's not play games.
Okay, I won't play games, but you can't do that. You can't.
Yes, I can. When you're harassing people and committing a crime, I can detain. What's your date of birth?
January 6th, 2000. Don't let these guys know.
What's a good address for you?
I prefer not to say.
What's a good address for you?
I don't want them to know. Can I say it to you in confidence?
What's a good number for you?
What will that be used for? Seems like there's bigger things to handle here, perhaps.
Stay right here. You're not free to go.
Yes, sir. I'm being detained. All right, I'm going to assume for my own legal protection right now, I've been detained. That being said, justice will prevail. Okay, we got backup. Much needed. How you doing, officer? Doing good. I'm trying to figure out if I've been detained. Okay, so I'm free to leave.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm free to leave, officer. Not that I'm aware of. No, sir.
I think they're just saying you're trespassing, so.
Okay.
That's all.
Officer over there was grabbing the arm a little bit roughly there.
Well, let me talk to him.
Okay.
Gentleman has something to say.
Let's hear it.
Manager of the park, from now on, you are not allowed in this park.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Property line, or you or anybody representing you. Property line is the sidewalk. If you're not in this park, we will have you arrested.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. Not under arrest?
Nope.
Not being detained?
Nope.
Kowalski, any last thoughts? Was the arm grab essential?
Where do I find your videos?
Tyler Olivera.
Wait, they had the good cop and the bad cop.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
Trying to raise money.
Well, Tyler Olivera or whatever?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Subscribe? You too.
Maybe, man.
I appreciate you. See you, Kowalski. Pinellas County Fire Officer Kowalski opposed zero threat or intent to harm, and dog is out here getting physical. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many.
All right, man. That was actually a good one. Okay. Is this fucking? Wait, ain't this guy also a molester? What is this DARE conference? Oh, DARE. Do they still do that?
Daryl Gates.
Y'all still have this in school? DARE? That's some old shit.
Daryl Gates said, quote, every drug user should be shot and killed in the street.
But I do believe that we've got to get serious.
Okay, everybody just said, what the fuck is that?
Of the DARE philosophy.
DARE is like, I actually don't know what it stands. What does it stand for? It's like anti-drug, though. I don't know what it stands for, honestly.
Violence. Drugs are not violent. Try doing some. Legalize heroin! Every drug should be legal. Ignorance is killing people. Poverty is killing people. Heroin
What
is
does
medicine.
this stand for?
Look up
Hold on,
Dr.
actually, let me see.
Dr. Barbara Browers is a physician and scientist in Switzerland using heroin to treat schizophrenia and other psychiatric.
There you go.
It's a pretty strong medicine. Though.
Drug abuse, resistance,
well, yeah, but anything can be,
education.
you know, alcohol is a pretty strong medicine, but yet we still can drink beer. You know, you can have beer, you can have jungle juice, moonshine stuff, you know? Like, we do these things and we make them so that people can consume them safely. People don't want to talk about oxycodone, don't want to talk about pain meds like that, and we need to be talking about opioids being more accessible and safe.
This is Haley, the only protester outside the International DARE conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, where inside hundreds of future DARE officers are being trained by seasoned veterans. Like Retro Bill, who once told me, by way of a roll-in TV set in 5th grade, not to do cocaine or join a gang.
These illegal drugs are always bad for you. Marijuana is also a harmful
That's
drug.
how he looks
Say
now.
no.
Retro Bill,
I feel
capital
like I remember that guy.
R-E-T-R-O,
Ew,
capital
what
B-I-L-L, also known as the International DARE Safety and Self-Esteem Buddy, official title.
Hey everyone, I'm Retro Bill, your DARE safety buddy. Cool.
We never know. You could watch a documentary on television. You can see a news segment on TV, right? You can read a book. You can read a quote.
Why is he snapping?
You can hear a speaker speak. It could be a teacher,
What are you
a
doing?
counselor, a police officer, a Retro Bill, and all of a sudden, just know this.
What is he doing?
Something will click for somebody in a positive way.
DARE. Drug and alcohol resistance education. Many of you who went to school in the 80s and 90s may remember DARE.
Get DARE in your kid's school too.
So DARE began in 1983 in the LA Unified School District to serve the inner city community of Los Angeles. But then quickly after, Nancy Reagan and Ronald Reagan caught wind of the success of the program, so it expanded to a federal level.
It's drugs, stupid. It's drugs.
And by 1995, they had DARE in 95% of all schools on the West Coast. Their idea was to counter the narrative that was promoted by movies like Scarface and Cheech and Chong and Half-Baked to show that drugs are bad, not cool, and peer pressure sucks.
The target age group in the 4th to 7th grade, right in that particular age range.
This program cost American taxpayers $750 million per year until 1998, when a University of Michigan study emerged showing that drug use actually increased in the time period that DARE launched in 1982 to 1995.
It didn't actually work to prevent people from using drugs.
And so President Clinton abruptly cut 78% of DARE's funding. And for the past 15 to 20 years, DARE has been in relative obscurity, often hiding in the shadows, beneath the veil of its shell company, the Keeping It Real program.
Did you know that DARE is now keeping it real?
But now, guess what? DARE is motherfucking back, y'all.
DARE is moving forward into the next millennium.
No more getting high, because it's 2023, shit's all different now. You got fentanyl, all bad.
And we also have a powerful vaping, anti-vaping message that our officers are bringing to the schools.
So, DARE is back in this bitch.
DARE, right on.
The revamped DARE program will focus on the dangers of fentanyl and substance abuse.
To me, we have no choice.
Okay, see, that at least makes a little bit of sense.
How you doing? What's going
Dude,
on?
back then it was about weed. That's why it was just taken as a
What do you think's
joke.
the best way to keep kids off drugs?
Love, care, knowledge, luck, labor utilizing correct knowledge, L-U-C-K. That's it.
Before I dove into the nitty-gritty of the new and improved DARE program, I wanted to learn more about Retro Bill and try to figure out what has motivated him to work tirelessly for over 3 decades as the lead spokesperson for DARE. Thankfully, Retro is pretty much an open book and was happy to tell me where his first spark of inspiration came from.
I was somebody who just constantly asked myself, what is my calling in life? Why am I here? And when I would go out and speak to kids, elementary, middle school, high school kids, continuation high schools,
Yeah, this guy belongs in
juvenile
that park,
detention
dude.
centers, and letting
I don't like
kids
what I'm
know
seeing out of
that
this
those
guy.
men and women that wear a badge are your friends. They're not foes. I noticed that there was a switch, because it's easy to have them painted as if they're all bad and all they want to do is beat people up and throw people in jail. But I've had the luxury of these 25 years professionally to work with DARE officers in our schools, and I can tell you that group are in law enforcement 100% for the right reasons.
Your DARE officers are always there to help you keep safe, drug-free, and violence-free. Dare to care. Hey, let's hear your siren.
Sure.
Cool.
And by the way, I'm talking urban schools. Dude. I'm the only Caucasian in the building, and I know a lot of those kids are going home to tough lives.
You said you were part Cherokee as well?
Yeah. I got native blood in me, so which is really important when I hold that dear to my heart. But they're also going home in many cases to difficulties in the home. But what I have found, and I feel very fortunate, is that my message connects with everybody.
Right on, right on, right on.
I've got emails where kids have specifically told me, I shared the story of Jose. Incredible kid. But
What is he saying?
Juvie, right? And
no kids are emailing you, pal.
What
am I hearing?
Had him back in the continuation high school, but he was under investigating for a stabbing, dealing drugs, blah, blah, blah. And man, he just sat there and he was going to defy me when I came to his continuation high school. And I knew he didn't want to let me in. He wasn't going to let me in his heart. Because I also know that he's been let down by probably everybody in his life. So why is this dude that looks like Elvis going to impact me? And ultimately, he got up. He said, "Retro, you got in my head." And I said, before he walked out, I said, "Yeah, and remember this, I'm in your heart when you walk out that door." 3 weeks later, he told me in an email that he got jumped out of a gang 3 days later after hearing me speak. Spent a couple of days in the hospital, moved to another city in the state, was living with his aunt, and they enrolled him back in the regular high school. Yes, he's still under investigation, and he's going to have to deal with his past, but he was on his way forward.
Retro Bill's anecdote about saving Jose from the Vadio by way of positive reinforcement versus what Haley said about DARE being a Reagan-era government psyop to criminalize drug users cuts straight to the core of this debate. Proponents of DARE see the program as a way to intervene in the lives of at-risk children with real hard talks about drugs and violence on an individual level to hopefully save them from a life of addiction and crime.
Walkie slash.
These niggas claim 300, but we BDK.
Whereas critics of DARE view things from a larger societal level and see DARE as two things. First, a snitch program aimed to turn school children into voluntary police informants.
Get the police involved to help you solve gang problems in your community. Describe who you saw, what you heard, and any other details you can remember.
And second, a way to indoctrinate American children to associate drug users with violence, essentially equating addiction with criminality, which is the moral framework behind the war on drugs. A national initiative that began with President Nixon in 1971.
America's public enemy number one is drug abuse. It is necessary to wage a new, all-out offensive.
But really kicked into high gear under President Ronald Reagan.
Drugs are menacing our society. They're threatening our values and undercutting our institutions.
Whose lock-em-up policies caused prison population to double between 1982 and 1990. Much of this increase in prison population came directly as a result of the mandatory minimum sentence placed on petty possession of one drug in particular, crack cocaine.
This is it. The drug so powerful it will empty the money from your pockets, make you sell the watch off your wrist, or kill your mother.
A drug that was allegedly sold at a discount rate en masse by the CIA to kingpins around the country, like Freeway Ricky Ross in Los Angeles, as a way to finance our covert war against Nicaragua's then leftist government, the Sandinistas, who we fought through our proxy army, the Contras. Another purpose may have been to extinguish whatever was still left over of black liberation movements after COINTELPRO concluded in 1971. Coincidentally, perhaps, the same year the war on drugs began. Another cross-purpose may have been to fill up the prisons by creating a new economy using slave labor by exploiting a loophole in the 13th Amendment. But perhaps we should back up a bit. I mentioned that incarceration rates doubled under Reagan, but that number then quadrupled under President Clinton, who in 1994 passed something called the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act, aka the Crime Bill.
We intend to continue the fight, and we want you to keep working with us.
If you have a piece of crack cocaine no bigger than this quarter, you go to jail for 5 years.
The crime bill introduced mandatory 3-strike sentencing guidelines, meaning any third
Dude, that guy
time
was already
criminal
60
on
in
their third offense
fucking
would receive a
the
mandatory
90s.
life sentence with
Jesus.
no possibility of parole. It also
He's so
allocated
old, man.
$9.7 billion for the construction of new prisons, and of course, $6.1 billion for school prevention programs, mainly DARE.
Dare to keep a kid off drugs. Dare to keep a kid off dope. Dare to give a kid some help. Dare to
I can't believe they thought this was
The
supposed to
initial
like
curriculum
work.
aimed to keep kids off drugs by doing two things. First, by presenting them with terrifying imagery that explained how drugs affect the body.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
Dude, like what was
question?
The second
so
part of the
dumb,
curriculum
man.
was based upon teaching them how to say no
So
to drugs,
fucking
often
retarded,
featuring
man.
live demonstrations about how to resist peer pressure.
Hey, you want to smoke?
No thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna go tell everybody that you are a chicken.
Well, that's okay, Paul, but that's something I don't want to do.
Okay.
Good.
And then after a 12-week school semester, students who participated would become DARE graduates and receive an official certificate. Upon further research, I was surprised to learn that it was not the success, but the failure of Ronald Reagan's initial DARE programs to reduce drug use and violent crime in the 80s that caused the Clinton administration to pass the 1994 crime bill, citing DARE's failure as their primary justification.
It's important that we also understand that a DARE program by itself is not enough. That's the reason it's so important to get the crime bill passed with a balance of punishment, policing, and prevention that gives our youngsters a chance to grow in a strong, constructive way and yet holds them accountable.
It's this connection that causes many DARE critics to draw a direct connection between DARE and mass incarceration during the war on drugs.
Well, so DARE was formed as a extension of the war on drugs to put people behind bars and to make money and to separate people and to, you know, make it seem as if black people do more drugs than white people do, which is complete and utter bullshit. and the people at the highest levels of society, they're all doing all this stuff too.
Your so look
Everybody
nasty.
at the
She looked like she's
conference,
homeless and they like tried to rescue
somebody's
her
got
and clean her up a
whether
bit,
it's
but we could still
prescription that
tell.
they're taking, or whether it's something they get from their second cousin, like, you know, or whether it's their, you know, CrossFit lifestyle. We don't try to outlaw sex, we don't try to outlaw driving, we don't try to outlaw guns, we don't try to outlaw all these things that come with risk but can be easily have these safety measures put in place, much like we do with like pharmaceuticals.
I know this is a bit controversial, but before we proceed, I need to also mention that the crime bill did, in fact, dramatically reduce violent crime. It actually cut homicides and violent crimes in half, and legitimately made New York City 7 times safer in just 5 years. And since then, despite what you might see on TV or read on the news, crime has been on a steady decline. I personally am in favor of radical prison reform and do not believe that our correctional facilities do anything to rehabilitate offenders. But I find that too often the conversations about mass incarceration are had in complete ignorance in regards to the murderous mayhem that gripped every large American city in the early 90s. Yes, the US government absolutely played a role in facilitating these environments, especially through residential segregation and urban renewal projects. But if you just look at the data alone and see that from 1960 onward, crime was only increasing, it appears that if something wasn't done, much like what's going on in El Salvador, violence only would have continued to escalate into the early 2000s. With that being said, I still think the Clinton administration went too far in terms of drug sentencing. Anyways, back to Haley. I wondered what brought her to such lengths, to travel all the way to Vegas just to protest DARE. As we continued talking, she told me that she was a drug user herself and began using heroin. After her tolerance to pharmaceutical opiates became so high, she turned to the streets for something stronger.
I'm an out of the closet drug user, as they say.
And believes the primary downside of heroin, meth, and cocaine being illegal is that it allows cartels and street dealers to cut and mix the product with potentially fatal contaminants like fentanyl and xylazine.
You know, you risk getting a contaminated substance because you can't get your prescription Adderall from the pharmacy anymore, or a prescription oxycodone. And as somebody who's had 2 back surgeries, like, I know what it's like to be like in dying, excruciating pain, and have to go to the emergency room twice in order for them to finally like give me anything stronger than Tylenol.
She also believes the DARE program legitimately made drugs more attractive to middle school age students.
It's been sold under this guise of safety, when really, like, it just made people want to do an experiment with drugs more, which is now an unregulated system.
So what do you think about DARE, Mr. Daddy?
DARE. I feel
like it just kind of made me more curious.
Ew.
You know, like I'm like, where are these drugs at? When am I going to be able to say no? Where and when am I going to be able to say no to these drugs, all these drugs? You know, I didn't even think about drugs until Dare. Yeah, Dare taught me everything about drugs, really. I mean, they told me what it looks like. The only thing they didn't tell me what it smelled like. And then I did cocaine when I was 15. Do you want to do the Pepsi challenge?
Fuck no.
Because I got some coke.
Don't lock us up, let us get high. We smoke, we get high, we smoke marijuana. We like heroin, we like crystal, we like all of it. Let us get high. Stop hating, legalize it.
Have you been to jail just for possession before?
Yes, I have. All over. That's just for possession. I was riding, I was smoking. They smelt it and they pulled me over. And I said, what's going on? They said, you smoking marijuana, you going to jail. So they locked me up.
What state was that in?
Tennessee.
Are you familiar with the DARE program at all?
No, I'm not. Never heard of it.
After standing outside for an hour, casino security finally kicked Haley off the premises, and so I figured it was time for me to actually go inside, interview some DARE officers, get some hot takes, get down to business, and figure out once and for all what the hell is going on.
Inside, we have 500 future DARE officers who are being trained on how to stop kids from smoking that shit. So let's go inside, talk to some people, and dare to do some interviews. Come on, fellas.
Halt! Preset halt!
What the fuck's going on here?
Upon entering the conference, I was honestly a bit surprised. I guess I expected a vivacious training session, but instead, it was more of an award ceremony, dedicated to crowning the DARE Student of the Year, and of course, the DARE Officer of the Year, a man named Captain Gilmore.
Captain Gilmore does a fantastic job of meeting with those students, letting them know how these things can have negative impacts on their life.
Thank you, Officer Gilmore, for your dedication.
What is happening? Why is everyone involved in this so
Unlike
terrible?
Retro Bill, Chief Gilmore is relatively new to the program, but was quickly able to rise in the ranks with his caring but no BS attitude.
I'm Chief Mark Gilmore from Kosciuszko, Mississippi.
Congratulations, man.
Well, thank you very much.
How does it feel?
Feels great. Hey, something I never imagined before.
Can you think of like an example of a moment on the job that you really appreciated?
Visiting with the kids every day. So I'm with them all day, every day, and extracurricular activities and stuff, band, basketball, football, baseball, all of those activities. I'm there, graduations, all of those things, yes.
So what does being a DARE officer actually entail, like day to day?
Day to day is basically speaking with the kids, basically teaching them about, some drugs, not much, but making healthy and wise decisions.
Unlike many other DARE officers who hail from big cities with big city problems, Chief Gilmore is from Kosciuszko, Mississippi, a small, relatively poor town with 7,000 people, only one of which is a Pacific Islander. But aside from that, it's also where Oprah Winfrey grew up, and is genuinely a great town to visit. I suggest that all of you watching visit Mississippi. It gets a bad rap, but it's a nice place.
No thanks, man.
In your city, which drugs are most popular among the kids?
I would say marijuana is the most unpopular. Yes, sir. It's that gateway drug to something more serious, like your cocaine use and things like that.
As a DARE officer, are you allowed to arrest anybody?
Yes, sir, definitely, yes, definitely. And when I find drugs on a kid, an arrest has to be made.
Federal data from the most recent school year available shows 715 students 5th grade or younger arrested at school.
When you arrest them, do you take them in or?
Yes, I take them in, or either I call the local police department to come in and do transport for me. Yeah. And I go ahead and do paperwork on them and everything, and I handle all that. They just do transport for me. Yes, sir.
Would you do that for any amount of drugs that you find?
Yes, sir, definitely. Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. No questions asked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even like a tiny little bit of weed?
Definitely, all of it. If it's drug, it's just drugs to me. Some are worse than others on the body, and yeah, I think all of them are on the same umbrella.
Midway through this conversation, I began to understand why having DARE officers in schools has been such a contentious issue and is so criticized by groups that advocate for criminal justice reform. It's because DARE officers actually take kids to jail from school and process them in the juvenile criminal system, as opposed to the school's disciplinary apparatus, which is primarily ran by the principal, the Board of Education, and the superintendent, none of whom are required by law to cooperate with law enforcement in prosecuting non-violent offenses, like drug possession. But the presence of DARE officers in schools changes everything. And for those caught with petty amounts of drugs in school, DARE officers turn what could have been a suspension by the school administration, or a couple hours in detention every week after class, into a criminal arrest and maybe a juvie sentence, which is proven to have a drastically negative impact on the trajectory of a student's life, and quite literally airdrops them into the school-to-prison pipeline. What age do you think kids are most at risk?
Well, to be honest, around that 9 to 10-year-old.
Really?
Yes, sir. 9 to 10-year-old and up. And I've seen kids that I have actually mentored over fall into those traps of the marijuana game, you know, and so it's very disheartening. And it's something that's very saddening to me, to my heart.
Why do you think people use drugs in the first place?
I think it have a little bit of both, of environment, that peer pressure that they fall into, which is very real, and it's a follow the leader kind of thing. They see others doing it, and those people have those influence on those kids that even sometimes adults and parents don't even have that type of influence on the kids. When someone can come in and influence your kids to do drugs and other things.
After presenting Chief Gilmore with his award, they said it was time to inaugurate the 2023 DARE Student of the Year and award them with a $20,000 college scholarship.
Our 2023 DARE Scholarship recipient is Lily Long.
The winner, Lily, is from New York State, and for 4 years has been the director of the DARE student program at her high school. This to me was particularly interesting, especially because her and I are around the same age, and she said she began advocating for DARE full-time when she was 14, which is exactly how old I was when I became Seattle's leading marijuana advocate.
And I'm cheesing, beefing, bleeding, sheafing on that CD heat
What am I
shit, so
saying?
better believe it.
I wondered what influenced her to almost take the opposite path, and how she resisted the powerful psychedelic sway of artists like Mac Miller, Juicy J, and especially Wiz Khalifa. What made you want to start getting involved in DARE?
So I think that the biggest problem children are facing today is mental health, and especially vaping and now weed. So that's definitely been a problem that we've been targeting. It's definitely increased in the last couple years. That's why it's been a larger problem that DARE's been focusing on, because it's just been rising.
How are we going to stop the vape epidemic, you think?
So we're hoping to combat it with our new curriculum. It's all research and evidence-based. We're putting officers in the classroom and really hoping just to spread awareness and educate students so they can make better decisions.
When did you first begin your formal drug education?
So I, first had the DARE program in 5th grade, and
I noticed that as we talked, there was a shirtless, relatively nervous man staring at me from the distance. I figured this must have been her dad. You want to hop in here?
What?
Your dad looks pretty awesome.
yeah, he used to be there after a long, long time ago.
There it is. It always shocks me how much we are products of our own upbringing to a certain extent. What year did you start off with the DARE program?
Why is he shirtless?
2003, I want to say. We were just seeing the start of opiates or the heroin epidemic coming back from the 70s.
You consider marijuana to be a gateway drug?
Yes, most certainly.
To what other drugs?
Every single one of them out there. So it's a way to get away from pain in life, pain in whatever trauma they've experienced. It puts them in a spot where they don't have to think about their reality.
So what do you think is a proper, healthy solution to deal with that, trauma?
I think the mental health end of things are a big thing. My belief is that's the root of the problem for all this stuff, and that needs to be the focus.
So you think like pretty intensive psychiatry?
Most definitely.
What do you think about some of the drugs the psychiatrists prescribe?
I think they overprescribe sometimes,
Yeah.
And that throws the mental health even farther off.
One of my goals as of recent is to find common ground with people I fundamentally disagree with. And I do agree that schools have a responsibility to provide mental health services to their students. especially in cities like New Orleans, where many students, especially children born after 2005, bear the weight of intergenerational trauma that affects how they behave, the choices they make, and their rational thinking skills. But I disagree with the notion that all young people who choose to do things like smoke weed are doing so to escape some kind of harsh reality or to cope with some kind of unresolved trauma. And I don't think it makes sense to treat drug users like they're mentally ill people who are in need of immediate psychiatric intervention. It seems like an ancient way of thinking, reminiscent of DARE's past, that ignores the most important piece of understanding, which is that getting high can be fun sometimes, especially when you're younger. It makes food taste better, it can make you sleep better, and can provide a lot of creative inspiration. But still, I suppose that even claiming to prioritize mental health is still a massive step forward for DARE.
This guy be talking way
Box
too
full
much
of drugs,
sometimes,
and DARE has
shit.
shifted away from that. And DARE really is, for me, it's a philosophy of empowering kids with some tools to help them navigate some of those waters. So I do things in my class like self-compassion meditation, right? So you say things like, may I accept myself as I am, may I give myself all the love that I need. I do meditation with them in class. I talk about empathy, right? I talk about compassion.
Despite Officer Mendoza's revamped prevention model, he still operates from the belief that all drug use stems from deep pain.
I think that any drug use comes from some sort of pain. In my experience as a police officer, 30 years being a patrol officer, 12 of those working in the DARE program, a lot of that pain has been from some sort of family issue, some sort of abuse, something that's going on. So when you boil it down, it's not to heal, but it's really a form of escaping. And so for me, it's really about educating the youth that are out there to help navigate, give them the tools necessary to navigate whatever pain that they're going through. Could be a limiting self-belief. I've had kids in the past that believe that their parents don't love them, that they're a burden. And that internal dialogue then ends up causing them to go to an external source to help deal with their pain. So it's that internal dialogue, right? And I think that if you don't have that self-love for yourself and that resiliency, then you're going to go to that external source, whatever that might be.
Do you feel the same way about alcohol?
Absolutely. I mean, alcohol is a gateway drug.
You don't drink?
I rarely drink, maybe once or twice within a month period of time. Once I started getting into a vegan lifestyle, I realized that alcohol is not good for you. And so when my daughter if she's getting married, so recently I toasted and had like half of it, and that was the end of that.
It confused me that Officer Mendoza had such conviction in his own ability to moderate alcohol and recognizes its recreational, celebratory function, but seems to harbor the opposite opinion about all drugs deemed illegal. Do you feel that, marijuana could be treated the same way, like semi-recreational, not necessarily a gateway drug?
There's so many things about marijuana that go far beyond, like, I guess our understanding, right? From a lot of the statistics that are out there, obviously, they say that it can be more dangerous than tobacco products. I know that there's people out there that say that marijuana could be used to treat people that have some sort of illnesses to help them navigate and deal with that. I think the problem that you run into is that you have the people that truly legitimately have a need and a purpose behind it, and will use it to help them navigate their pain. My brother-in-law recently passed away of cancer, and he didn't want to go with any type of prescription medication. He wanted something natural, and he resorted to using THC to deal with his pain, and it helped him. He passed away, but it helped him navigate that, right? And then you have, unfortunately, people that will use that as an excuse to try to use that product for recreational purposes.
Truth be told, I genuinely think Officer Mendoza has good intentions, but I don't think DARE can truly move forward unless it can accept the fundamental truth that drugs, for many people, can be fun and won't necessarily destroy your life, but they can. Anyways, as the conference wrapped up, the president of DARE, top dog Francisco Pagueros, gave a closing speech. To be honest, he was the man that I really wanted to talk to. A 4-decade DARE man who served as an eyewitness to DARE's genesis in the 80s, decline in the late 90s, and now I guess rebirth in the 2020s. But still, I was skeptical as to whether or not I could make it work. But I guess my mustache and reflective glasses worked wonders. And so, that afternoon, on the final day of the DARE conference, I got President Pagueros to my hotel room for an exclusive one-on-one sit-down.
Dude.
Well, thanks so much for making the time, man. I appreciate it.
As soon as I leave.
First name is Francisco. Last name is Pagueros. P as in Paul. E-G-U-E.
Let me go close the blinds. Hold on.
For 26 years with the Los Angeles Police Department. Currently the president and CEO of Dare America, Dare International.
Frank Pagueros is the president of Dare America.
The Dare program was started in 1983. I got involved in 1984. It was actually a year after the program was started. At that time I was a sergeant, so I wasn't rank eligible to teach the program because it was officers that were teaching the program in schools.
Throughout the 1970s, 80s, and up until the early 90s, until the LA riots of 1992, President Pagueros served as both sergeant and captain of LAPD's Rampart Division, the most controversial division in the department's history. Once depicted in the 1988 film Colors, and then later Training Day, The Shield, and the video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Rampart Division was tasked with looking after the MacArthur Park, Pico Union, Skid Row, Echo Park, and Koreatown neighborhoods of LA, to name a few. Areas which were, and mostly, are still rife with mostly Hispanic gangs like MS-13, 18th Street, Temple Street, Echo Park Locos, and beyond. At Rampart, Pagueros worked under the authority of Captain Daryl Gates, who actually came up with the idea of Dare, and architected a plan to implement Dare in inner city schools, despite the LA City Council refusing to give it funding.
And we will do everything in our power to put the gang members where they belong.
The program within LAPD was an unfunded program. The chief at the time, Daryl Gates, didn't like to wait for the city budgetary process to catch up with his endeavors and visions. So there was an organization formed called the Crime Prevention Advisory Council, which was a lot of well-intended, well-to-do Angelinos who funded all of the LAPD's unfunded programs. DARE was one. The Special Weapons and Training was another program that was unfunded. Our mounted unit was not funded. A lot of crime prevention programs were not funded. So
this is where it gets insane, and there's basically no reporting on this. Because the LA City Council refused to fund Daryl Gates' ideas and allocate millions in taxpayer dollars to police programs like DARE, the Special Weapons and Tactics Team program, aka SWAT, and most controversially, a militarized gang unit program called CRASH. CRASH standing
Oh
for
my,
Community
what's going
Resources
on?
Against
Is something
Street
going
Gangs.
on?
Chief
Hold on,
Gates
man.
had to
Let me
think
go
outside
outside,
the
bro.
box. The box being the law, and so created a private corporation called the Crime Prevention Advisory Council, a deceptively named company ran by an executive committee of 72 wealthy citizen stakeholders that included physicians, entertainment and sports world dignitaries, economists, accountants, realtors, lawyers, developers, bankers, and insurance executives, who all agreed to fund Daryl Gates' dream, which was obviously to militarize LAPD and turn the city back into what it was in the 1950s, before gangs and drugs ruined everything. Daryl Gates somehow called the establishment of this corporation a community partnership, but it was a clever way of circumnavigating the checks and balances that city government is supposed to impose on its police department.
The instrumentation at LAPD has always been poor because the city council won't come across with a few bucks in order to provide that instrumentation.
And President Pagueros' job in this whole equation was essentially to procure funding for Chief Gates by convincing rich private citizens to become stakeholders in the Crime Prevention Advisory Council.
Part of my duties were support, help finding funding sources to keep LAPD's various programs going.
Drugs. Some of the big kids do them. But my mom and dad helped get this DARE anti-drug program in our school.
Now, what was the purpose in creating the program in the first place?
It was, the legend goes that Chief Gates and the then superintendent of schools at the time, Harry Handler, were at an event and just having a casual conversation where they shared their observations about what they believed to be generational problems. LA really grew after World War II. That was probably the biggest growth spurt that we had. So after World War II, there was a certain percentage of people within the population that were, repeat problems for the police department. And as it turns out, The school district was saying it's kind of the same people.
These are no good, miserable sons of bitches that are plaguing this city, and we got to get rid of them.
Yes, LA grew massively after World War II, but specifically it gained over 300,000 new Black and Hispanic residents in just 10 years. Most of the Hispanics were coming from across the border from Mexico, whereas the majority of Blacks were coming from the American South in a mass exodus called the Second Great Migration, which we covered in our video about Philadelphia. Much like white Philadelphians, white Angelenos feared that having Blacks and Mexicans in their neighborhoods would in turn lower their property values, and so LA's majority white city council leadership voted to impose racial zoning restrictions that wouldn't allow Blacks or Mexicans to rent or buy homes in neighborhoods like Bel Air, Larchmont, Mid-Wilshire, and Hollywood. These new groups of immigrants after World War II, who are now the majority in Los Angeles, were only really permitted to rent or buy in the neglected semi-industrial parts of town, like South Central LA, Boyle Heights, Echo Park, and other sort of random pockets of town, like Venice and East Hollywood, where these communities mostly remain to this day, though unfortunately, gentrification has corroded the once Hispanic...
Dude, why is he talk about this in every video? Somehow it all comes back to this shit, man. Just shut the fuck up, man.
The shelf life of 20 years. Now again, that's big because they were like, dude, you really think we're gonna make a safety video that 20 years from now kids are still gonna watch? I said, yeah, because it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be fun, and it even then, 20 years ago, that was like the fastest thing going. Yeah. And my editor said, Retro, are you really gonna put a sound effect in for every single move that everybody makes? And it's like, yeah, you bet.
Cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, marijuana?
Because again, I felt that if you can get their attention orally.
Hot diggity dog. I'm out of here. Right on.
Right? Sound as well as visuals. And then you give kids this powerful, impactful message.
Never talk to a stranger in a public restroom.
Present it in a fun way.
Cool.
You can get really serious points across, and you've seen this.
Hey kids, it's Ad Read Andy here. Cool. You ever got a spam phone call or an email?
This is strike two. Hey, you're on strike two, buddy.
That taught kids
one
how
more
to
and
do
we're
things
clicking
like
off.
Resist peer pressure and say no to drugs. At the conference, I picked up something that I personally remember reading when I was a kid that gave me 5 techniques to say no to smoking weed. I wanted to do a live demonstration with Retro Bill, the king of resisting peer pressure, to see what he would do in many situations that I was in as a kid.
Ooh, we're gonna role play.
Hey man,
ew,
I see that you
what
looking
the
pretty down.
fuck?
I got a bong in the car.
Why
Let's
is
go
he
out.
so happy to say that?
Wasted.
You think I look down? Bro, I do this and I'm grateful. I'm alive, man. You know, I fell out of a tree first day of summer a few years back. I was paralyzed from the neck down for 3 days.
What is he saying?
I tell you what, greatest high is when you can do this and you don't need assistance.
What's happening?
Now I'll pass on the bomb, man. Besides, my mom, if I ain't home for dinner, I'm toast. I gotta go. Hey, peace, man.
I respect that.
Hey, you want to smoke?
No thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna go tell everybody that you are a chicken.
Well, that's okay, Paul, but that's something I don't want to do.
At what year was DARE at its peak?
What in the fuck?
Probably the late 80s, and that's kind of when the negative research hit. Some of the research reflected that DARE wasn't achieving the outcomes that the prevention community thought it should be achieving.
In the early 90s, a large multitude of studies came out showing that among the DARE generation, drug use wasn't actually reduced.
So the 1992 sixth graders had DARE, the 1989 students did not have DARE. Right here we see daily use of cigarettes. 1989, 0. In 1992, 1%.
Drug, alcohol, and tobacco consumption appeared to be increasing. This could have been for a variety of social and cultural factors, but critics of DARE, in what Pagueros calls the prevention community, pointed at DARE and said, what's the point of funding this to the tune of $700 million per year when it's not really working?
The prevention community perception was that if you don't prevent it from happening, if you don't prevent a person from using, your program hasn't been effective. I think it's pretty well accepted now. If you can delay the onset of experimentation, you decrease the probability of that individual developing an addiction. If you can prevent a 16-year-old from experimenting until they're 19, they're probably going to have less of a problem with it. They're going to find out when they're 20, 21 that I don't need it. Whereas if they're starting at 14, 15, 16, not that easy for them to make that decision.
Doobies all day long at 420. But how much is too much? And if you stop, can the brain reverse the damage?
You know, the medical field has determined that your brain doesn't fully mature until about 25th year. You know, the frontal part of the body, the one that deals with all the rational decision making, is the last part of the brain to develop, and it's not developed until you're mid-20s. It's all the other, the pleasure centers, all that stuff developed first.
Yeah, I have pretty severe brain damage from experimenting with psilocybin mushrooms when I was 12, 13.
I personally began drug use quite early in life, but never really proceeded to do drugs like benzos or opiates, mainly because my experience when I was 14 acquiring a condition called HPPD from using psilocybin mushrooms scared me away from the life of hard drugs in favor of alcohol and stuff like that. But I do think that either way, even if I'd been told about the dangers of drugs, I probably still wouldn't have listened. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I think that people have to learn for themselves and figure out what works for them. But that's not the main purpose of my conversation with Pegueros. Almost everyone that I talk to who doesn't like DARE sees DARE as a direct extension of the war on drugs. I wondered how he felt about the war on drugs, looking back at an objective failure.
A lot of people are critical of the war on drugs overall.
Well, there was some evidence that certain governmental agencies were involved in a lot of activity that were kind of contrary to the whole concept of the war on drugs. So.
Are you talking about like the CIA giving crack to Freeway Ricky Ross?
Yeah, it's an unfortunate part of our history, but evidently it's reality. Lower economic communities, minority communities have been targeted by the tobacco and liquor industry. The substances that can cause harm that are commercially available are more available in minority communities than other communities.
Looking back, what are your thoughts on the whole Reagan era war on drugs overall?
Yeah, it's necessary. It should be a comprehensive effort. You can't take a program, DARE, and present it only to an elementary school student in the 6th grade. You know, there needs to be a follow-up intervention, whether it's middle school, high school, and it needs to be present in all the environments with that student's going to engage. If they're involved in the YMCA, if it's at the mall, the community needs to let those students know we're supporting your decision not to be influenced if you don't want to be, to get involved.
So what is DARE in 2023?
Completely different than it was in 1983. The original curriculum, the officer went in for 45 minutes and just talked, gave a presentation. With the new curriculum, the officer probably spends 7 or 8 minutes talking. The students in small cooperative learning groups take that information and apply it to what they perceive as challenges in their life on a day-to-day basis.
In the new DARE classrooms, an officer will give a very brief lecture, and then students will divide into 7 to 8 person small groups where they'll have a sheet listed that presents a variety of situations that may be somewhat risky, such as someone asking you to smoke a blunt after school, someone asking you to join the Crips, or a variety of other situations that could put the student in danger. Then the group will come up with what they would do and decide on a consensus, present the consensus to the DARE officer, and receive feedback.
I think it's more challenging for the officers. If you were an officer with the old curriculum, after you presented the lessons 3 or 4 times, that you kind of had the script memorized. With the curriculum as it stands now, every class is different. It's not an information dump. It's not a drugs are bad. You've got choices. You just need to slow down. You need to weigh what's presented to you. And decide what the alternatives are and which ones are best for you.
Is there any particular challenges in the modern era that are kind of new and unprecedented?
Currently we're facing the issues with the rise in fentanyl use, and a lot of legislative bodies are mandating educational components be provided to students. Texas last month mandated that every 6th grade through 12th grade student each year receive fentanyl training.
In DARE classrooms in Texas and Oregon, students are instructed on how to
they still have it here.
to someone's nostril,
What's
how to
going
use
on?
their knuckles on someone's sternum to reverse an overdose, and a variety of techniques for identifying fentanyl, a cause which President Pegueros believes is of the utmost importance.
Unfortunately, with fentanyl, it's not a scare tactic. It is actually a one-time use can be fatal. And now it's being laced with other drugs. So fentanyl can be treated with Narcan, but some of the other drugs that it's being laced with now aren't opioids, so the Narcan's not working. So,
what do you think about like harm reduction supplies?
In many cases, it gives us the false perception that regardless of your use, you're going to make it through. And unfortunately, last year, the year before, over 100,000 people each year in the U.S. have died from opioid use, most of it associated with fentanyl. And for those people, there is no positive outcome. So, and that's why we don't use, you see a lot of programs use reformed addicts, and it's like you're giving the impression, okay, they made it out of it. I can do the same thing. I can use for 5-10 years, then I'll just stop. Unfortunately, for some people, there is no just stopping, or unfortunately for many, it can be a fatality before that came into play.
Looking back, do you feel like DARE has been a success?
Yeah, I've seen it be a success. And again, I've been around the program and the officers for 25 years.
Right.
I get to go back to these schools, and I get to see adults now coming up with their own children. Not
Wait.
a goosebump moment for me.
Hey, fuck
Not
this
only
lame
saying
shit. Hold on. Denver lost, and Lakers are only up 1. Hold on. Fuck this dumbass shit. Hold on. Look, Lakers are only up 1. Hold on, I'm about to pull this shit up. Denver lost. Somehow they lost by 1. A game winner by who? Who the fuck? How did they lose? Actually, let me come back. Hold on. Hold on. Lakers about to fucking fuck this up. Dude, how are... Dude, who... What am I seeing? AD and Bron both have 30. What am I watching? Like, what the fuck's going on here? The fuck am I seeing? Let me see. Let's investigate. Turn that down. It's about to be loud in this NBA. Hold on. Let's watch the end of this. Where the fuck is it?
G.G. Jackson, his career high is 35. He's sitting at 31. But now it's all about AD. Last time he was at the line, he missed the first but made the second.
Why is this close? He missed to this guy's ass. What is this court? Dude, they got their own fucking Reeves. What the hell? The Reeves are battling each other. What the hell? What am I seeing? There's 2 of them. Wait, this guy's better. Wait, this guy's the better Reeves. Wait, they're gonna lose, dude. Hold on. Wait, this guy hit them both. Hold on. Nah, there's no way they loses, bro. There's no way, bro. What's happening? Bron got it. Now what we got? What the fuck? What am I watching? What am I watching? How is this game close? Alright, it's over. I think this game's probably over now, but refresh. Oh, I can't even see that screen, dude. I'm looking at I have the game overlaid on top of it. I'm not even looking at that. Braun made them both, so unless they make a 3, I don't even know who they got playing. They don't have any of their starters playing. Who's about to shoot this 3? Let me look at this. Let me see what's going on here. Let me look at this score, man. D'Lo decided to take the day off. Nice cardio day. I mean, he got 10 assists. Okay. It's just Braun and AD. That's it. What we got here? The other Austin Reeves got fucking 30. Hey, this GG Jackson guy, I think he's good, dude. I have never watched the Grizzlies, but I keep seeing him popping off. What else happened? Scottie Pippen Jr. giving you 30 is insane. What am I seeing? What the hell? This is insane that this is a close game. It's actually embarrassing. Alright, they better come out this time out or what? Let's see. I'm gonna look at the standings in a second. The Wolves are in a close ass game too. I think if they win, I think OKC won, so OKC might be #1 seed right now since Denver lost. What we got? Huh? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck am I watching? How is this game close? These guys are brain dead. What did I just watch? Why did he not shoot a 3, first of all? Second of all, why did he... What the fuck did I just watch? He saved it for no reason. Grab the ball, you fucking retard. Holy fucking brain dead shit. What? I don't know what I just watched. I don't know how this game is close because what I just seen was literally retarded. Why did he do that? And then this fucking guy, why didn't he just grab the ball? Holy fucking brain dead. Jesus. Dude, that was so dumb. I'm just not understand how this game was close because the fucking 1 minute I watched, this Grizzlies team is fucking retarded. Alright, this game's over. Off this. Dude, Minnesota might lose. Oh, let me look at this. So Minnesota's, hold on. They're up. Should I pull this up? Who has the ball? I think Minnesota has the ball. Yeah, they do. They have the ball and they're up. Okay, that doesn't matter. They're gonna win. Dude, so what's the standings now? So is OKC #1? Yeah, OKC's now #1 because Denver just lost. If Minnesota wins, who has the tiebreaker between Minnesota and OKC? I don't know. And who has a tiebreaker between Minnesota and Denver? Wait, how does this work? Hold on. I don't know how all these tiebreakers are, but yeah, Sixers won, and I think the Pacers lost, right? Yeah, so how does the East look? Hold on. So now Sixers are they're still they don't have the tiebreaker with them though. So they're still 7. Unless this isn't updated. This is updated or no? I'm assuming it is. They updated Denver. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is updated, so I think this is all like set. It's a 3-way tiebreaker and Sixers don't have it over anybody. Damn. That's tough. This is more important right here though. Let me go back to Minnesota. They should win this game. Let's see. What is going on here? 1-0. Yeah, it's over. They won. Okay, let's wait for they're gonna update it and then we'll see what the tiebreaker is. Actually, we can just go look, right? It's head to head, right? Hold on. Why was this so close? So, let's see. Okay, it's split 2-2. So what does it go to after that? I don't even know. Record? Conference record or something? I don't fucking know. Well, I'll just wait for them to update it, dude. What is it between them and OKC? It's also split. All right, I'm gonna just wait because this is a little. Is it division record? 12-4. Okay, what is it after division record? Okay, so Minnesota I think is gonna jump Denver, but Minnesota OKC have the same division record. What is it after that? Is it division or conference? I don't know, bro. Hold on, man. Let me look it up, bro. Let's see. For multi-team ties, it's different. Division winner if applicable. The fuck? Division winner. Who won their division? Actually, don't even know. Can I see it split up like that or no? This isn't. Oh, here, let me see it like this. OKC won the division. Wait, did they? 'Cause they're tied. Well, now I'm confused. Well, they're all in the same division, too. Oh, dude, now I'm actually really confused. Wait. Wait, I'm fucking confused. Wait, it's a multi-team tie, right? So they're all the same. Yeah, it's a multi-team tie, and they're all in the same. Is this in order? Did OKC win the division, or what? Is this the order? 1, 2, 3? I think this is the order. I think they updated it. Yeah, they updated it. This is it. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's OKC, Minnesota, Denver. Okay, they up that shit quick. Okay, good. Wow, hold on. That just changed everything. Now you want the 8 seed. Hold on, now you actually want the 8. Now no one wants the fucking 6. Wait a minute. Well, now you don't care if you have 7 or 8. Well, I guess you'd prefer 8, but you just didn't want to be playing Denver. But okay, so this last game of the season, they're all going to have to try then, aren't they? Because they all have to win out. But I don't think any of them would really. Okay, Nuggets are playing the Grizzlies, who are apparently not that bad. I'm going to assume Nuggets win that. The Mavs and the Thunder. The Mavs already gave up. They're resting, so the Thunder should win that. And then the Timberwolves are playing the Suns, who actually I think are still trying. So they might actually have a tough game. And they do want to win. Well, actually, Denver. Well, yeah, Denver could move up if the Timberwolves lose, so they will probably try. I'm assuming. Who plays first? They all play at the same time. Oh, so they all have to try. Yeah, they all have to try. They're all at... No, there's some games at noon. Who plays at noon? Oh, none of these teams, though. The Thunder have a for sure win. And honestly, so do the Nuggets, kind of. So Minnesota has to win out. Okay, this honestly it probably stays the same. I think this stays the same. This is what it's going to be. Who's winning right now between... oh, Golden State's already up 10, but, like, that's nothing, though. That's an easy lead for them to blow. Seen that 8,000 times this year. But, okay, assuming Golden State wins this, they will move up, I think. Wait, the Kings... Has their shit started, or what? Where's the Kings? They're playing... Where the fuck is the Kings score? Their shit should have started, no? Oh, theirs is at 9:30. Theirs probably just started. So it will probably be, let's see. I don't know if the Kings could win this, honestly, but I'm going to think they lose this. So Pelicans will come down to tie with the Suns. Lakers probably... If the Warriors win, they have the tiebreaker with the Lakers. I know that. I don't think they have it with the Kings, do they? I'm actually not sure. Let's say all... Well, the Kings actually... Let's just say the Kings lose so that they'll be 10th. So the Lakers will be 9th. Warriors will be 8th, I think. They don't. But I think the Kings are going to lose. I'm gonna assume the Kings lose and the Warriors win. So it will probably stay like this. I don't know between these two. They might flip. Let's actually look that up real quick. Hold on. Pelicans. I think the Pelicans have that. No, they just won the last one. The Suns won. Okay, so the Suns have that. So the Suns will go up to 6 if they win. The Pelicans will come down to 7. The Warriors will be 8. Lakers will be 9. Kings will be 10. So then the Pelicans will play the Warriors. And the Lakers will play the Kings. And that's kind of good. Okay. East. Does anyone give a fuck about these poverty teams down here? I don't think we do. It's like, dude, we letting a 36 and 45 team even try to make the playoffs is insane. That's fucking embarrassing. Their play-in might be good though. Actually, really no though, because the Hawks are actually trash, and they're locked in. They're locked in to 10 no matter what. Theirs is already like set. It's really like they're 5 through 8 that's not set. Embiid's back. He's been playing like he played like last 3 games or something. So their play-in is what? It probably theirs probably doesn't even change. I don't know. These 3 are in a 3-way tie. Let me see who they play. The Magic play the Bucks, who are gonna rest. I'm pretty sure. The Pacers play the Hawks. They should win that. And the Sixers play the Nets, who are trash and or tanking and have nothing to play for. So they should all probably win, most likely. So it just probably just stays the same. This probably stays the same. With this shit. Maybe Knicks could go up if the Bucks lose again. If they don't try on this last game. So the Knicks would go up. Let me see who the Knicks play. The Bulls. Yeah, they probably go up. So that's a nice little play-in game. Sixers and Heat. It's a decent game. I mean, Bulls and Hawks, like, nobody gives a fuck. But, like, Sixers and Heat is nice. It's really the West, though. Nobody gives a fuck all these poverty teams over there in the East, bro. Look at this seeding. Hold on, what's the seeding? So the 2 seed in the East has 49 fucking wins. That would be the 6 seed in the West. Jesus. Dude, the 2 seed in the East has 4 more wins than the 10 seed in the West. What kind of fucking poverty is this, man? That is fucking terrible. What the fuck? It's fucking terrible, man. Okay, that's pretty much it. I think the Mavs will beat the Clippers this year, finally. If they don't, it's just, I don't know, dude. This has got to be the year. I think, let me look at the actual, hold on, let's look at the actual, like a bracket, not a bracket, yeah, I'll just do my own bracket, it's fine. So, Mavs, Clippers will play, oh, they have a very easy route, because OKC is going to probably end up playing the Lakers. I can see the Lakers actually winning that. That could go either way, even though it's 1 versus 8. Then the Mavs get like a free, if it's OKC, shit, if it's either one, the Mavs should win the next round too. And then Minnesota and Denver will play after they both win. Honestly, I could actually see Minnesota will play the Warriors. They could maybe lose that. And that's like kind of 50-50, but not, I mean, I don't know. Minnesota's good, but they might not be ready for the playoffs. Regardless, Denver, I got Denver beating. Who the fuck is Denver going to play? Phoenix? Yeah, Denver beats Phoenix. And then Denver beats Minnesota probably. But they won't have home court. Actually, could play a factor, but I still think Denver beats Minnesota. And then Denver and the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals, and I think Denver will probably win that. Yeah. If I had to guess. What we got over here? Boston probably going to play the Heat. I don't think they'll lose to the Heat this year, but I guess you never know. Bucks are horrendous. I actually think the Bucks could lose in the first round. The Knicks will play who? Like Pacers probably. The Knicks should win that. Cavs and Magic. Cavs should win that. I don't think the Magic are ready for playoffs yet. And then Boston will play the Cavs. Boston should win that pretty easily. Wouldn't be scared of that. And then honestly, I might have the Knicks beating. Actually, I don't know. We might end up seeing Knicks. I really would be concerned that Bucks lose in the first round. Honestly, they just look so bad. If they play the Sixers, they definitely could lose. And then I might have Sixers versus Knicks. I could have the Sixers maybe winning that too, honestly. As a 7 seed. They could still win that because the Knicks, they're still so injured because Randall's out. Is OG playing or no? Has he been playing? He hasn't been playing either, has he? What's his situation? Oh, is he back? Oh, he's back. Oh, OG's back. Okay. But Randall's like actually done. I don't know. I could see the Sixers winning that. Yeah, I actually could see like a Sixers Celtics then. There's a path for that. Just depends on injuries. I don't see the Sixers beating Boston. I really don't see anyone beating Boston. Boston beats themselves. They just like choke and do dumb shit. But like if they just play how they're supposed to play, I don't see anyone beating them. And then yeah, I mean that kind of leads to Boston, Denver, and I got Denver. Low-key looking like Denver, unless something happens. But I don't know. There's some good matchups, though. We will see. I mean, that's just what they do. Dude, how many losses they have? 18 losses? I think in these 18 losses, they probably had a double-digit lead in 10 of them and still lost. Just off the top of my head, if I had to guess. They just keep doing that. I think that's, I'm not even trolling. I think that's an accurate statement. I think Miami's done. I'm not expecting Jimmy to go crazy this time around. I mean, I guess he always could, but I think it's over. I think it's over for him, dude. Listen, I would be shocked if he goes crazy. Listen, he literally don't try in the regular. Like he's taking 7 shots, so you don't even try. So I don't even know if I think he still got it, I guess, but he actually doesn't try. So if he's gonna turn it up, I guess. I mean, look, what is this, dude? He took 4 shots. Like, this motherfucker doesn't try. So I don't even know. 6 shots. Like, what the hell am I seeing? I don't know. See if he still has it. Maybe he does. But it's hard to tell because he doesn't try. He doesn't even shoot the ball. We'll see if he still got it. I think Boston is better this year, though. I think Boston is better this year and Miami is worse this year, so I don't know. Okay, this game started. The Suns are up. I mean, it's been like 2 minutes, so we'll check back in. Warriors are still up. Look, they're already blowing the lead, dude. Look, they already blew the lead, dude. I already told you, 10 points for them is nothing, bro. Look, they literally, it's already gone. Lead's gone. I already knew that was coming. I fucking knew that was coming. That was just obvious. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. That's probably it. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm gonna start the stream. What time? It's 5, right? Hold on, man. Let me make sure I got my timing all right, bro. Cause I'm gonna wake up at like fucking 3. I might wake up a little earlier actually. Okay, it's at 5, right? 5? Yeah. Okay. 5 o'clock tomorrow is the goal, but we'll see. And we gonna stream the whole event, so. Probably end around like midnight, so like 5 to like midnight, something like that. Should be around that time. We will see. Alright, I'm out. Y'all have a good night.